We're good to go.
Okay.
Random coin flip.
I rolled my d20 for this session and it was an 18, so we can only hope for good to come.
Only hope.
Okay, well, welcome to session 8 of Neverlost. So we're gonna do something a little different.
Yes.
At the beginning of this that I haven't done yet, but I know a lot of campaigns do. So I want you to both go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
D20 for luck.
Yes, sir, I got you.
I got a 5.
5.
3. Fuck.
Oh wow! I was like, man. Okay, well, Fitz, would you care to do our recap for us? Just kind of explain what
From your character's point of view as well.
Character's point of view.
Oh, alrighty.
You can talk a little bit beforehand and be like, what the fuck actually happened,
Yeah.
and then do it. But yeah, in your character's voice, please.
Alrighty.
Your own voice. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I could make a random voice. I have habits of
Last
changing.
time on Avatar, the last
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z, we were
Still fighting.
still fighting.
This is the
God
whole
damn.
season. The whole season
Goku
is
took
one fight.
2 episodes to fucking Super Saiyan. God damn.
Okay.
Anyway, last time on Neverlost, we were going to the City of Unity, finding
the boat.
yeah, we would find a Bohiro, and we found her. Apparently, she is being hired, owned. I don't fucking know.
She's in the
She's-
Starvation game.
She's a champion.
She's the champion of a Starvation game.
She's her own independent woman. She's just there.
Yeah,
She's vibing.
she's good at game.
She's
And
good at video game.
the person that owns the whole Starving Games is none other than a shark man.
Who's definitely not a ripoff of a real life person
Yes,
named Blackjack.
Blackjack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely no semblance to the real world celebrity personality of Blackjack or Jack Black. Blackjack.
Jack Black. Ooh.
Yeah, Jack Black.
Anyway, then one of our NPCs called Victor got kidnapped by a pink robe or magenta
It's
robe.
magenta.
Magenta. I'm very sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'll just kill you later off.
Yes,
We
yes.
just skipped our entire quest.
I
that
was
we
gonna
did.
say-
And
You
then we
didn't-
joined into the Starving Game. Well, fucking Olivia here joined into the Starving Games to get money.
This is so out of order.
Well,
It
no,
is. That's my character.
Well, I thought Olivia joined to like find the Bohiro and try and
Mainly.
I already found them.
Well, you know, I didn't stop you guys, but
Yeah.
why did you join the Starving Games? Because the whole point is that there's only one survivor. So if you, Olivia, end up the only person left with Jasmine, you have to kill her.
I was thinking about a way around that.
But didn't
Okay.
you like take Blackjack off or what was it?
Blackjack
Jasmine
took
off?
her off, supposedly.
Supposedly.
I
Blackjack
might
what?
still have to.
Took Jasmine off the games?
No, she's still there.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
Well,
you
well, you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see. I've got a story thing. For
Ah,
you. But
yes, yes.
either way, yeah, and also you guys did a side quest. You guys killed a little insect man
Yes. He was,
for some gold, some good shiny gold.
and I got a cool scepter. Really cool scepter.
Oh yeah,
Bugs.
the Beetle King or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um,
You will have to cast Identify.
I don't have Identify prepared. I'm ready. I'm going into a blood sport, Sam.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How would I have that ready?
Okay, well, long story short, that's what happened. You guys got here, did your stuff. And now, if you remember, at the end, sorry, of the night, you guys went to like a higher inn than the ones you've been staying in because
We had the money too.
Blackjack gave you the money to go get some good housing and lodging, and you all went to this nicer inn. It was in the center of Unity with all the housing. There happens to also be hotels there too. It's more just the lounging area of lodging area of Unity. But so we're just gonna open up on we'll open up on Olivia. And she will be woken up by the sun piercing through her window, which is just in the worst position. It just beams directly into her eyes at about 6:30.
Fucking hate the sun, bro.
The sun hates you back.
Yeah, this is kind of like an omen. But yeah, so we'll start with Olivia waking up, and Olivia, as you wake up, you feel like a sense of dreamlike euphoria almost, where it's almost like so much happened yesterday that it's like almost like it didn't happen. Like you just
It was like a dream.
It was like a dream, yeah. But then you also kind of get hit with the sense of this is reality. You get grounded back to reality,
Snap back to reality.
Snap. Oh, there goes gravity, and then you start to float to the ceiling. No.
Oh no.
Either way, the feelings that I'm sure Olivia feels is, I mean, do you feel stressed?
Probably a little bit.
Probably a little stressed. You do feel an air of not only stress but anxiety because Victor is gone. As far as you know, you met up with Sammy at the last possible second, and Sammy was like, the magenta bitch took her.
Oops, where is my best friend?
Where's my best friend?
Where's one of my best
You know, honestly, practically they are best friends at this point because they've literally only seen each other and been together their entire time here. So, yeah. And Olivia, you hear Sammy already awake. So, like, if you're thinking about your rooms, you're in the middle, Olivia. Sammy's to your left, or I guess if we're looking at it, you looking at your door in your room. Sammy's to your right, and Fitz is to your left. Separate rooms. So you can already hear Sammy up and ready to go. So, and then take it from there.
Well, obviously we've got to get our morning prayer out of the way.
Yes.
So we do that, pray to the moon god, and make sure the sun's out of the way.
Yeah, I was gonna say you go to the darkest corner of the room and lay down, just be like, God, fucking sun.
I really.
There's no blinds either. The window is completely. You have to deal with it.
It's
I
pretty
don't know,
my
probably say something like, "Oh, moon god, I really need the stub. I wish to only serve your will, and I'm almost certain that something in that prize pool can help us along this journey here."
Do you guys remember the prize pool?
Yeah, it was a mysterious thing of meat. It was a
mysterious bag as well, and
mystery meat,
mystery
bag,
and then gold.
A thick ton
1,500 gold.
1,500, a thick amount of gold. Yeah.
Yes.
Sir.
Oh yeah. Also, if this is the first time you're hearing about this game, gold is different for currency.
Yeah. Gold is more like gold is
like
it's
U.S.
maybe
dollar.
like between copper and silver, I guess.
It's like in between copper and silver.
Yeah.
Either way, I wanted to mix it up. And
So it gives justification for when he charges like 9 gold for a soup.
yes,
Yeah.
truly. Either way,
It's-
beyond that, beyond the fine tunings that I have yet to fine tune,
Yeah.
we will then jump to Fitz,
Yeah.
who also gets woken up by a stray beam of light that just pierces your eyeballs.
Yes.
And as you wake up, you don't. How do you feel when you wake up? Do you like? Well, how does Fitz wake up? I guess we've only talked about Olivia. She always like gets up gracefully and then starts her morning prayer, like almost on a very strict routine. Like she hasn't missed a day in years. I don't think. I wouldn't say she did.
As soon as we became devoted, no sir. We all about that religion.
Today,
We love about that.
I've got my
bitch.
Nirvana shirt on and shit, since from the other world. So basically, how I wake up is I lay down, then I just flip up, squat, and just do flip up, squat, and just waddle my way around.
You know, since you have like the dexterity of a fucking like literal fucking ninja, yeah, I'll say that happens. You'll basically like pull your hands back and do fucking like how people get up on the ground. You do that and you squat on your bed, and then you do like a front flip and onto the ground, and you like land, do the gymnastics thing, and then there you go.
I'm so good.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You did
And
stuff.
I'll just go back to normal and just walk around normally.
And Olivia, you would feel like you would hear him do this, but since he's so small and nimble, you don't hear anything. You think Fitz is still asleep. But either way, the morning starts on a new day, on a very important day. And before any of you can even leave your room, you hear a stomping up the stairs to a hallway, and Olivia, you hear knocking at your door, and you hear a voice that says, "Olivia, is this Olivia?
Yes,
dear?
it is.
You dear? Okay. Hi, my name is Abji. I'm your escort to the Goldencrest Stadium. Blackjack sent me. We need to get you to the stadium so you can get prepared for the games."
Alright, is it okay if I take a second to inform everyone I'm off?
Oh, yes, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm sure they can hear me, I would presume. I don't know. But yeah, of course. How about you guys? How about this? You guys get your bearings, come downstairs, and I'll meet you guys in the lobby, okay?
Alright.
And you hear his little titter-tatter away. It's very... the pace of his steps is almost weirdly fast. You know this, though. Not like he's running, but like he's speed walking.
Anyways, Olivia would then exit her room, go on over to Fitz's room. Let me see if I kick down the door. Nah, we good. Gonna knock on the door politely. Knocking on the door politely.
Yeah. What's up?
Damn.
Hey, we're going to Goldencrest. You coming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Olivia, you turn around to go do the same thing with Sam, but he's already there.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like, sorry, I just kind of eager. I don't know, I just
Didn't know you were that dexterous. Alright.
I'm not. You just didn't hear me.
Okay. Love that.
You have good eyes, not ears.
Ah, that's fair. Alright. She's just gonna rub her eyes. Fitz, are you, like, at the door?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, Sam's ready to go. Like, he's been. I think he's been ready for a couple hours
I've been
now.
ready for days.
As she walks down the stairs, she's just gonna do a bit of a stretch. She's gonna roll her shoulders.
Yeah, getting all loose and limber.
All loose and limber, yes, sir.
So you guys walk as a group down the stairs to the main foyer of this hotel, and I didn't describe it very well last time, but it's definitely a nice inn. You know, it's a nice front desk, keys, different little roller, like the little carts and stuff like that. It's a very human hotel. You know this, but since this city is literally ripped straight out of like
Yeah.
it's Paris basically. Either way, since it's ripped straight out of there, it's very common to you guys, and I guess you guys can kind of feel a little sense of relief knowing you have a sense of normality. This is not normal at all.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you see this normal looking hotel lobby, you turn around and see a tabaxi standing there, and your entire view on that is completely snapped. And this is Abji. Abji is a tabaxi. He's a very, very generic looking tabaxi. He's a leopard looking. He's about a little taller than you, Fitz. He's like, how tall are you? Like 3'4"?
3. Yeah, 3'2".
3'2". Yeah, he's like 3'8", I think.
Oh,
So he's a little taller. He's a very small, but he's a tabaxi.
Yeah,
Little cat.
tabaxis aren't usually the tallest creatures.
I didn't know
Yes.
Like, our 6 foot is like their 5 foot, for example.
Mm-hmm. So it definitely springs to interest that you've seen a short tabaxi. Well, I guess I don't think you guys would know about the height of tabaxis.
that. No.
I haven't really met a tabaxi, not in this life, probably not in the previous one.
Okay. Well, so you really see, you kind of just see it as like a small leopard child almost, or something like that. And either way, Abby's like, okay. So, y'all are you the plus ones?
Yes.
You and okay, cool. You guys are gonna follow me, and we'll make our way down to Golden. Do you guys wanna eat something or do something before you guys get there?
Preferably eat something.
I will say, Olivia, you will be fed before the games. So you don't have to do anything. I can't say anything for you guys. Oh wait. What? Oh wait. You guys are actually blackjacks plus ones.
Yes.
So you guys should be fine actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, you guys get the master suite for the games, which will be cool. Not a lot of people get to sit up there, but I guess Blackjack said he owed you something, or he felt sorry for you about, I don't know, really some, I don't really know what you guys have with Blackjack, but either way, so the games, he looks at his wrist, there's nothing on his wrist. he's just looking at it. It's like, yeah, so there's about 2-ish hours, 2.5 hours before the Starving games start. So I need to get you to the stadium, and you guys can, I guess, tag along with this. Okay, so, before you guys are about to head off, Sammy will kind of lean over to Fitz and say, "Are we just gonna like not do anything about this whole Victor situation?"
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
I mean, like, I'm all great to going to watch Olivia kick some ass, but like, in the same sense, like,
we do have to find him.
We need Victor. Like, the whole point of this, of us, is we have to be together.
Yeah.
We have to be a unit, and so we can't just, I don't know. Do we just go with them, or do we not?
I would assume we can leave after, like, in the middle of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just make sure Olivia's good.
Yeah.
We'll just escort her. Yeah,
Is there something wrong, Olivia?
No.
Okay.
No?
We're all good, man. You know.
Really?
You guys want to find Victor? I don't mind if you don't watch the match.
Yeah.
All I know is that, there is a good bit of gold in the match, and I do kind of need the spell components.
Yes.
So.
Well,
I was gonna start betting on you.
Well, there was. Yeah, I like betting.
Yes, betting is money, and I have confidence.
Something you guys don't know about me is I've got a weirdly strange gambling addiction. Either way, I will say though, I've been thinking about it a little bit, and you guys realize that he's probably been up all night thinking about one of his best friends.
Concerning.
Yeah, he's like, I'm thinking about it a little bit, and I will say, if this woman, this lady in this magenta dress is going to be anywhere, if she's going to be anywhere, try and do anything with our friend, she's obviously aiming to get us in some way, or some, I don't know who she's working for, or if she's got some grudge with one of you, but if she's going to be anywhere, I'm sure she's going to try and make a scene or do something, or just maybe be at the stadium, because I feel like the best place to hide is in plain sight.
Yeah.
I know for a fact, actually, the best place to hide is in plain sight.
So you want to look for her at the stadium?
I think. But I also think it would be a good idea to maybe go back to the place that he got kidnapped.
Yeah.
And see if there's any clues there that we can find. I know exactly where he was kidnapped. I remember him just vanishing. So I know where we were. So I guess it's up to you, Fitz, really. If you want to just go to the stadium, maybe we'll go to the other part later, or maybe, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I'm kind of just wanting to figure what the fuck happened to one of my best friends. So, not saying you guys aren't.
It's all good.
Really good friends of mine too.
Yes.
We all have a special bond.
Yeah, you've been with Victor a lot longer, so it's a lot more closer.
Yeah. Not to mention I was also thinking about Josie all night too, because we haven't seen her in.
I would assume she's still in Arcane.
Arcane, yeah. I hope she is. I hope she's doing okay.
Yeah.
Either way. Okay. What do you think, Fitz?
Let's go to the stadium first.
Okay, let's just get our bearings.
Yeah.
It is a new day. We need to just start it. We've got all day, and this starving game should only last
3 hours.
I don't remember, but 2-3 hours or something like that.
Yeah.
So, if anything, after the starving games, we can then go look. Okay.
I was thinking during it, but
during intermission.
Just doing.
Everyone just stopped.
I'm gonna time travel.
Either way.
Intermission? Never done this kind of thing before.
There's no intermission. I promise it's very straightforward, either way. Okay. So, are you coming?
Yeah.
Okay. So, he's like, okay, follow me.
Alright.
He's like, running away. Not running, but he walks a lot faster than you guys can walk.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
They got faster heartbeats.
They do have faster heartbeats. They're just fast creatures.
Yes.
Either way. So, you guys make your way to, just gonna, as you guys are walking through the city, it's a decently short walk. It's probably a 10 minute walk. As you guys are walking through the city, you notice the same cool, kind of crisp, clean slate of a feeling that you got the first time you were in Arcane, when you first got to the morning and you kind of saw people. You saw shopkeeps getting ready, people starting to open up things. You see some breakfast joints starting to cook, and you see steam coming out of some houses, and you can actually smell something that smells pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
It smells almost like sausage or like eggs. You know, the breakfast smell. Maybe bacon too, but you have no idea what it is. But you make your way to the arena district, and you see the different like merch and all the like shops around the arena is also starting to set up. And you make your way to the arena, which actually the gate is closed, but then you see Abji like wave his hand through the gate, and then there's a lady, that same lady, that receptionist, who pulls a little lever, and the gate opens up just enough that all of you can walk in, and it slams closed behind you guys. And you guys are now in a very less crowded Golden Crest Stadium. There's no one really in there. There's a couple people, probably what you would assume to be staff and stuff, walking throughout the halls. And you guys walk in, and you see the same image that you saw. You saw the like images and the pictures of the champions from before, as it comes to a point where the receptionist desk. And you get to the receptionist desk, and you see the lady again, and she kind of just nods at you guys and kind of like as a hello. You guys walk past her. And as you walk past her, like I said, it was kind of like a ringed hallway that goes all the way around the stadium and goes out to different points in the stands at different points. And you guys can look out into the arena, and like you can just see through one of the like little holes in like the doorway that you see that there's literally no one in the stadium. And it's a very big contrast from what you saw yesterday, with literally tens of thousands of people all scampered into this place. And you can't even imagine what it's going to be like today, because this is a one-in-a-year event. Like, this is like the Super Bowl of their time. So this is a very big day, and you definitely see now a lot of workers hustling and bustling around. You see little like concession stands starting to pop up, and little merch, like small little like.
How much are they paying
For concessions?
Yes.
An extremely overpriced amount.
That's
I was about to say, you meant charging?
A popcorn,
Yes.
a bag of popcorn is 500 gold.
A bag of popcorn is 20 fucking gold.
I
That's
know.
it.
For 500 gold, better give me a level up when I eat it. Holy shit.
I'm a god now.
Oh!
It's like the Infinity Stones.
Take a nap. Take a nap. I level up.
The concession stand popcorn.
Either way, so Abji's like walking, and you get to a point. It looks pretty much like, you notice that as you keep walking around this circular hallway, you notice that it's like just repeated of stuff. Like there's like concessions at every so often point, and there's bathrooms at every so often point. Either way, but you get to this. There's a change. You see a door to your right, and then I think it was 5 doors. Oh, no, 10 doors on one wall. And they're all numbered, and you see from 50 to 60. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54.
Gotcha.
Yeah, either way. So they're all numbered doors, and then to your right is just a plain fucking door.
Nice.
But it has like a lock on it. And so Abji's like, okay.
So, this is where we split. You and the dog go, just stand here. Blackjack.
She's a cat.
What?
Nothing.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, we're still splitting up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way. So, you guys just stand here. This is the door up to the suite. So just wait till Blackjack gets here, I guess, and he can let you in. He is the only one with the key to that door. And then you and me will go to your door. So,
Yeah. So you guys, you two will go stand by the door, and we will switch focus on Abji and Olivia. So Olivia, as you're following Abji's like,
okay, so I'm kind of your representative for this games. Not really. It's kind of like I'm supposed to tell you everything.
Alright.
So the Starving games are, as you know, a blood sport. Basically, what's it called? Basically, there's 100 contestants. Each contestant gets a room. You are contestant number 55. Or no, sorry, 56. I got that messed up. 55 is actually, I'm sure you know her, Jasmine, the champion store. Yeah. It was really funny actually. I heard there was some drama going on. Blackjack told Jasmine that she couldn't do it, but Jasmine like said "fuck you" and did it anyways. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Yeah, she's kind of that person. Either way, so yeah, it's kind of it's you know, you should feel honored that you get to start right next to the door of the champion. That means you might get killed quickly. Might not have to suffer too long. Either way.
Love that.
So, and then you hear a voice over this and say, "Abji, Abji," and you're like, oh, and he like looks around, and you see this extremely tall, like 7 foot, like 2 tabaxi, standing right like over like working, and he's like, Rafiao, come here. And he just like walks over, and he's like, yes, boss? Yes. He's like, okay, I need you to take this contestant downstairs, and explain to her the rules and shit. You know, I gotta go deal with some administrative stuff. He's like, okay, sure. And he speed pitters off, and you now see this normal-sized tabaxi, who's very tall. He's a white tabaxi, white leopard tabaxi, and he looks and he's like, "Hi, my name is Raphael. I don't normally do this, but so basically, 100 contestants. I don't know what he's told you already.
100 contestants. I'm 56, and I'm right next to Jasmine. Apparently.
Yes, you're 55. That number gets chanted out a lot in these games. Either way, let's see. So, I guess I'll take you down to your prep room now. And so you guys open the number 56 door, and you guys walk down these staircases that like flip to another side, and you get to a door. And you notice this door is in a hallway, and the hallway is all 10 of the other prep rooms combined. So, not combined, but like individually. Yeah. And so he opens the door, and you walk into this very small room. It has a chest with a lock on it. It has, it's like a large wooden chest with a lock on it, you notice there's no keyhole on it at all. And you have a desk with a chair and some papers, and that's pretty much it. And then you see a gate. You see a large gate that it leads, and you can see with your keen eye, leads directly to another gate that you can see is the stadium ground. Yeah. So you're pretty much really low on the stadium right now. Either way, so Raphael tells you, he says, so basically, this is what's gonna happen. In about 2 hours' time, you'll come back here, and so see that chest over there? So that chest is for you to put your stuff in, like that warhammer you've got, your armor. You can keep your necklace though, I think. I don't see if there's any rules against necklaces or anything, but you can definitely keep that. But let me explain how this works real quick. So that lock is actually magical. So basically what the lock will do is you unlock it first, open it, put your stuff in, and then put it back on and lock it. And as soon as it locks for the second, when you open it and lock it again, at that moment, a keyhole will appear, and then a key will appear on top of the chest. And that key is the only key that can open that box besides Blackjack. Blackjack has like a skeleton key that can pretty much open any of the chests. He has a master key that opens every room in the entire place, but yeah, so it's kind of a security because, we know it's kind of hard for you to give up your materials, and so if you do win, you can come and get back your stuff. But either way, and then the desk, and there's like a pen and paper. Those are for, final wills, last testaments, that kind of stuff, because this is a blood sport and stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. And normally if you do die, we send your belongings to your family members. Do you have any of those?
Not really. Could I just send them to the people that were with me?
Yeah. awkward goblin and the really overly stressed looking dog?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
I can arrange that. Okay, well, let me get some formalities done. So, here. And he pulls out a little parchment out of the back of his pocket. He's like, so every contestant is given a map of the arena. So here you go.
Damn.
Zan.
So as you can see, there are 4 quadrants. There's a marsh, there's a forest, the snowy forest, and then the desert. You'll also notice that on there are these little orbs, and they're also with some type of animal. The orbs are loot, like different like swords, any weapon really. It's all random though, so it's kind of a chance thing. But the thing is that they're all guarded by some sort of creature that you have to kill. Yeah. So, and then you'll also notice that there are different colored orbs. I believe they're yellow or something. And those yellow orbs, those are like rare loot, like loot, very strong loot. But those are always guarded by some type of boss creature. It's all random normally. I mean, like, the creatures are like known, but like Blackjack, he takes them out of his personal collection and will use them as different boss creatures. And you'll notice that there's different monuments in each different compartment. That's where the boss will appear if you get close to it. But yeah, and just so you know, the whole arena is about 320 feet across, aka the size of 2 football fields.
Yep.
And yeah, every 15 minutes there'll be a sphere that closes in slowly.
Ring.
It's the ring. From famous
She
game.
hears in the distance, it's the ring.
It's the ring. It's the ring from that famous game called Fortnite.
Why do I hear couples in the distance?
Either way, and the thing is though is that no one knows where they're going to start out until the game starts, because Blackjack has a random thing where basically, can I see the map real quick?
So we don't like start out in like the
Yeah.
same circle.
Yeah, so realistically speaking, we are over here. But at any point it could be very random. It depends on, basically this whole outer ring will kind of like spin and you'll be landed at some random spot. So it's kind of a deterrent against anyone who's trying to like plan or anything like that. It's supposed to be intuitive. You're supposed to be able to do it on a whim. And I will say the other thing that a lot of people have noticed is that Blackjack tends to make some areas a lot worse than other areas, like enemies harder, bosses harder, loot better though. So it's kind of, no one knows exactly what area is going to be what before it started, but I guess you'll just figure that out if you die or not. But yeah, so you can keep that. That is for you to study for a little bit if you want to try and make a plan. So they'll each zone will get obviously 25 people, and the zones will be cut off from each other, I will say, for a period of an hour. So halfway through, it's a 2-hour game by the way. So for half the game they'll be cut off, and then at the 1-hour mark they'll all be lifted, and everyone will be able to fight. And normally what happens when that happens is people try to rush for the middle because there's a lot of stuff in the middle, I guess. Either way, sorry, I'm kind of an enthusiast of the game. I really like it.
All good.
But yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. So you have about an hour and a half, probably now, before you'll hear these horns, and when you hear the horns, that means you need to go back to your thing. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll leave you to your devices. You can leave. Go. You're not withheld here. You can go wherever you want. As long as you're back within your room in about an hour and a half, everything will be fine. And so he like ducks his head under the door and leaves and walks out, and you hear him walk up the stairs. And then we'll go back to Fitz. So Fitz, you're kind of just standing there, just like looking and waiting, and then all you hear is and you see as this just like this like you've seen this body before, you noticed this presence before, and you see as this larger than life shark man walks up to you, and it's indeed Blackjack.
Yeah.
And he comes up and he's like, my two favorite people. How are you doing today?
Doing alright. A little bit stressed because we apparently lost one of our friends in the middle of searching for stuff.
Oh.
I don't know how that.
What a
Wow.
downer.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to start it off with like a good little.
I'm sorry.
thing.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I ruined it.
Yeah, it's okay. Welcome to my arena. I know you've been here. You talked to me, obviously, but you will get the VIP experience today, which is going to be great for you guys. So yeah, and he pulls out a little key ring. It's just got like hundreds of keys. It's just hundreds of keys. He's like,
Comically large key ring.
and he literally pulls the exact key out, locks it, and he opens the door, and it's just a little like dark stairway. He's like, okay, follow me, and he barely fits through this. He's walking up, he's like, he's got his shoulders are like rubbing up against the walls, and he makes his way up to it, and he's like, all right, boys. He opens the second door, and you walk into this just beautiful, like super fucking nice. You've got a restaurant to yourselves. You've got a bar to yourselves. You've got a whole bunch of seating. There's a magical stone that's like on a little thing, and he snaps his finger, and it's a TV. It's a TV.
Hey, don't underestimate magic.
I know. It's funny.
Yeah, it's just like a little purple stone, and he snaps his finger, pops up like a flat screen size, and basically he's like, yeah, I've got these like visible little seeing eyes that'll follow contestants around so we can watch. It'd be nice. Either way, yeah, make yourselves at home. I've got a personal chef, personal bartender, really nice seats up here, and you get the perfect view. And Fitz, as you walk up and see the view, you just see, you're like in the middle, you're like at the 50-yard line, up at the very top, and you just have this perfect view of the entire arena. And you can see actually that you can't see the actual arena ground. It's covered by like a dome of purple magic. And he's like, sorry. I just put that up there so that, it's not people can't cheat or anything like that.
Yeah.
Either way. But yeah, it's pretty nice. What do you think?
This is fucking shame.
Yeah, I know. This is what owning a lot of large businesses can get you.
Yeah.
You know what they say, capitalism, am I right?
He is the monopoly man.
Yes, he's monopoly.
Okay, well, I just wanted to let you guys in. I have some things I have to go get doing, because this is a pretty big day. I need to make sure, like, the food's ready, all that, you get what I'm trying to say. But here, actually, take this, and he hands you a coin. And it's like it looks like a gold coin, but it's not. It's a little bigger, and it's got some weird engravings on it. He's like, all I want you to do is I want you to flip this coin if you ever need me.
Oh, okay.
Like it's kind of like it's not like an emergency thing. It's like a walkie-talkie almost.
Oh.
It's
right.
like if you need something, I'll send a vestige of myself to you, and I'll ask what you need. So it's like a what do they call them? Slaves. Yeah, it's like a slave.
Yes.
Sorry, servant. Sorry.
Yes.
I get my words mixed up sometimes. Either way, okay. Well, I will see you guys in about an hour and a half, and that'll be when the games start. But yeah, you guys can leave anything. And he snaps his fingers, and 2 keys pop out of thin air. He's like, there you go. He gives one to you, and he gives one to Sammy. That's a key to the front door over there. So just those will dissolve and burn up in about 3 hours. So just safety reasons.
2-hour game. So.
Yeah. Either way. So I'll see you guys later.
Wait, before you leave.
Yeah.
I heard about betting. How do we do that?
Oh.
How do we do that?
I like you more and more every day I see you, Fitz. And you see Sammy's eyes light up a little bit. He's like, well, so if you go back down this stairway and keep going down that hallway that you guys are going down, it's in the middle of the back, like the entryway and then the back of the arena. Betting all.
Nice.
And actually, you guys can probably go get us some early bets if you really want to.
Fuck yeah. Let's go.
Okay, so Latch will be like, all right, peace out, bitches, and he doesn't actually say that. I'd be like, you guys have a make yourselves at home, and he walks down the stairs. He is gone. What the fuck are you making that face for?
Just checking out
I
my
am
spells.
betting against your life.
You're betting against me?
Yes. No.
How?
Jasmine!
He's gonna kill him.
I put all of this. It's like, sir, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I know!
All in, go.
All in! On the Jasmine! The bow!
That gal over there.
So we'll switch back to Olivia now.
Alright.
So what do you do, Olivia? Do you want to stay in or do you want to walk out?
They said we had our like own room, right?
Yeah, I mean you're in your own
Oh, so we're
room,
in there
and it says
right now.
56 on the door that you went into.
In that case, we're gonna take off our armor, take off, everything, slap it in the chest thing.
I mean, they said to do it when the game was starting, not now.
When it was starting,
You don't need to do it right now.
I don't need to, but I could.
You could, yeah.
Unless I get ambushed in the hallway,
I'm just saying you don't have to do it right now. But if you really want to, that's
You better be sure.
Like, why not, man? I doubt I'm going to get attacked in the hallway before the game.
You also still have
as you walk
spiritual-
outside. No.
The magenta comes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Do all that, take off all that.
You want to lock it? Or do you not want to lock it yet? Just leave it in the chest.
Yeah, let's lock it.
Lock it.
Once everything's in there,
Okay. So you take off your you have chain armor, right?
A
Like plate?
chainmail, but it looks like a plate.
Okay, so yeah, you take your chainmail off. You're left with just generic. Is it a dress? Like
Actually,
a
she has
skirt?
fine clothes.
Fine
But
clothes.
since
okay.
she hates nobles,
So is it like a dress then? Or is it like
I
just
don't-
pants and a shirt?
it's definitely not a dress. That would slow her down. So it's definitely more along the lines of like a pants and a shirt.
Okay.
Pants and a suit.
A suit. Okay.
Straighten herself up. She got like little moon things on her wrist.
Yeah, she got little moon
Moon
cufflinks.
cufflinks.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Well, why would she not have moon cufflinks? Either way,
If I'm going to die, I'm going to die looking nice.
Yeah. Facts. So yeah, you take the lock off, put your stuff in, close the door, like there's a little latch, and then you put the lock in, lock it, and just as Raphael said, a little keyhole appears, and then on top of the chest appears a little key.
Alright.
And you're good, and you have the key. That's the only key that can open that box.
Alright. So I don't have any of my stuff, but I have the key and my necklace.
Yeah, you have your key and your
And-
necklace.
Fine clothes.
And your fine ass clothes.
Yes, sir.
Did you put your money in there too?
Why not?
He's not paying attention. That's great.
Why not?
Okay, so you only right now you only have a key, your necklace, clothes, and that's it right now.
Just writing that down. Key, necklace, clothes. Alright. After all that, she's gonna go back into her room and start out this final will and say, "Oh, what joyous day! fighting for the moon once more. However, if the moon does not favor me today, then I want all my stuff to go." She pauses for a second. Like, do I really want it to go to Fitz?
you hear ominously in your head.
To the dog man set.
The dog man said.
He can give it to Fitz if he sees fit, but for now, just let it go to him. Take a second. Only give Fitz one goal.
I'm going to steal the rest.
He's taking another second. He's like, also make sure the Warhammer is safe. It's kind of like really important for like the fate of everyone. Underlines it like 3 times.
Do not any
Puts an exclamation point, like multiple.
circles.
Circles it, puts an arrow to it. Safe.
Change color to red.
She's gonna think for a second, put a little dot, and end it there, like sign it Olivia, and she's gonna like put P.S. For Fitz's eyes only. If I do end up perishing, I want you to go to Old California and tell Ezekiel the Paladin what happened. Thank you, you tiny goblin man. If you do this, I'll try to find you more gold in the afterlife. Thank you once again. Bam.
Boom.
Done.
Okay.
Will's
done.
Will
You
sent.
fold. You leave the piece of paper just on the desk right now. Put the pin or the quill back in there. And yeah.
Alright, and
It's probably been about 20 minutes now. As
Gonna
you're taking
put-
your stuff off and
I'm gonna pray for another 30.
pray for nothing.
Pray for another 30.
Okay.
If nobody interrupts me, there's not much they can do
Okay.
about it.
As you're praying, as you're down on your knees, devoting your entire being to the moon,
Yes, sir.
you keep getting distracted by bangings and clatterings to the rooms to your left and right, and pretty much you hear people walking in and out, and yeah, so you just keep getting distracted, I think, and it's annoying you because you're like, it just wants a peace and quiet. The moon deserves peace and quiet.
Okay, so I guess I'll stop in the middle of it. Stand up. Put my cross my arms. It's like, what bullshit. And I guess you said to the rooms to the right and left of me.
Yeah,
right?
but I mean, you can hear mainly to the left and right, but you also hear people walking down the halls, talking and laughing and shouting and all that kind of stuff.
She is crazy. To a decent extent.
You might get inspiration, maybe. No.
I might get, well,
No, it's just a favor.
Anyways, gonna walk out of the room, see what's all the hustle and bustle, and if like nobody like tries to interrupt her, she's gonna go to the room to the right. I don't know if that's 50.
That's 50. That'll be 55. Yeah, that'll be Jasmine's room.
I already made that decision, didn't I? So we're just going for
You're
it.
going for it. So as you walk to your right, and you don't even get to the door as you see the door swing open, and out steps, basically, you see this 6'2", tall, strong-looking, beige, yellow, and a crocodile walk out. It's tall, strong, very confident looking. She walks out and takes a look at you and says,
I am praying to the moon. Could you keep it down? Thank you.
No.
No.
That's not. Hi,
Hi,
my name is Jasmine.
Olivia.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
I haven't seen many females come to this game.
Well, when you're the Warhammer hero, you kind of have to live up to the name.
Warhammer hero.
Oh, yeah, as a
Pretty-
whole
Pretty
thing.
big title for you. You must be good.
That's my, it's just one of my titles. I prefer Avatar of the Moon, but people only care about the Warhammer thing. It has its own legend to it.
People only care about the champion thing too.
It's annoying.
Well, sorry, I tend to get a little drunk before these excursions because,
Don't you worry, you might be a little exposed in your non-sober state.
I feel like I'm actually better when I'm a little tipsy.
Alrighty.
But yeah, no, I was just talking, and you see like a slightly taller goblin man walk out. He's like, thanks, Olivia, appreciate. Just passes out on the ground. He's like, sorry, he's a lightweight. That's my boyfriend, by the way.
Tiny Goblin Man?
Tiny goblin.
Is he bigger than Fitz?
Yes, by 1 inch.
Yeah, fuck.
He's bigger by 1 inch.
Yeah.
She's like,
Just rolling to see if I noticed that 1 inch. I did.
did you?
Yeah, it's
You did.
above 10. I got like 17, so
Yeah.
it's like all the inches matter.
And of course, every inch matters, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
She's like, well, I'm actually about to go pray myself, so I will, I'll keep it down as best I can. I can't say about these fucking rapscallions. If I was to tell you, I guess good luck. You're gonna fucking need it.
To you
I'm
too.
pretty good.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna nod and just then head over to the other room.
Have you the left room?
Yeah, what was that? 57?
57, yeah. And you
Yeah.
you see as a you notice that they're already like they're out in the hallway like laughing and chattering and stuff like that. You notice lizard folk, a Goliath, and a half orc, kind of sitting there, or like standing there talking to each other.
They're being loud about it though.
They're being stupidly loud. They're like being obnoxiously loud. Like those people in stores that just yell across the store at each other, like that kind of obnoxiously loud.
She's gonna go up and say, hey, yeah, I'm trying to do some praying. Could you like keep it down?
And you see the lizard folk look over and say, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not know you were doing the praying. We shall keep it quiet for you." Fucking idiot. They all start laughing at each other, and you hear them chatting like, you know, "Who fucking prays anymore? What a fucking idiot! She's gonna be what's it called? She's gonna be free kills, you know."
There was a pen to write the will with, right?
Yes.
Alright. Could we say, like, Stilad has it on her at the moment?
Roll to see if you kept it on you. No pluses or anything, just straight. 2. No, you did not keep it. You're just barehanded right now.
Alright, in that case, she's gonna look at this happening. She's gonna reach for a pen, realize it's not there, and shrug a bit. And she's just gonna take a finger, trace something in her hand, and nod and walk back into her room.
Okay. And they're kind of haggling you as you walk back. They're like, "I bet your god sucks." And
We'll see.
and yeah, and Olivia takes a special note of the lizard
Number
folk.
57.
The lizard folk, yeah. Take special, very like you were like in your mind you were like, "I'll take special note of Jasmine because you know champion, you know."
She's fine.
But
The other guy.
you take really a special note of number 57. He's like a black and purple lizard folk.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You sure it's lizard folk and not dragonborn?
Nope.
Just making sure.
He is a lizard folk.
What's the difference between them other than like?
Well,
A
one of them's
dragonborn, a
Descent
lizard
of
folk?
Dragons.
Yeah. One of them, they normally have a larger like neck. and
Lizard folk have stronger jaws.
Stronger jaws. Yeah. Different. There's like small.
Yeah,
details.
small changes.
Also, the appearance is very. It's distinct. You
Yeah,
can tell.
like
Because
dragonborns look more like
are
human shaped, while
drag-
lizard are actually like
more
fucking-
lizard
yeah.
like reptilian shit. Yes. Either way, but
He's
so yeah, Olivia
gonna go back in and attempt to.
visibly pissed. I'm presuming.
Oh, she's still smiling. That's her whole thing. She always has that little bit of an insane smile on her, you know. And if she's not grinning at people, it's just like a small smile. You know, there's rarely times when she drops it. And as she goes back into the room, grabs the pen this time for certain, and actually traces like 57 on her palm.
57 on her palm with ink.
Yeah, and you know, make sure to dry it out.
Okay, so you have the number 57 on your palm now. And okay,
Yeah, and then
So-
we're gonna try to continue praying.
trying to praying. Okay, so as you're praying, we'll swap back over to Fitz. So Fitz, you are in the suite. You are vibing, truly vibing. What do you want to do? I mean, you've got a private bar, a private, like, everything pretty much you can think of.
I'm gonna go down to where Olivia is, and you know, get a look at Jasmine and Olivia just to see, you know, how you like bed for horses.
Okay, so you
Can we do that?
make your way down to, you make your way downstairs, go out the door, go across the hallway, and you try to open the door, but you can't.
Damn.
And then you see another tabaxi, not the same. He's like moderately tall for tabaxi. Walk over and say, "Only contestants."
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
When you see my friend there.
It happens a lot. A lot of people try and go see their family before they die. You know,
Yes.
that kind of stuff.
Anyway, I guess I'll just go. I'm gonna go to the bedding area now. To
The
bet
what?
on my friend's
Oh,
life.
the bedding area? Okay.
Yes, to bet my friend's life.
Sammy is right behind you. Actually, no, Sammy's ahead of you.
Ah, nice.
Bet.
So you guys will walk the 1/4 of the stadium and get to the back, and you will see this really big opening in the wall, and you'll see a you'll see a little gecko man sitting at the counter.
It wouldn't have to be the same one, would it?
It looks like him, but you can kind of see a little difference.
Okay.
His scales are a little bluer.
Racism.
No.
Oh, well,
He was a
he had there was a mailman.
And he failed to do his job.
Failed to do his job and sent a letter
that
to.
that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah. I guess Fitz still holds a grudge against that guy.
He failed to send a letter.
I don't know.
How do you fail to do that?
He also the mailman had like a fly, like a humanoid fly henchman,
Nice.
which is just really funny because I didn't know. Either way, so you walk up and you see his eyes are like this. So
Interesting.
you look at him and he's like, focus on what?
Yes.
One on. Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
What can I do for you?
I'm gonna look over to Sammy. And who are you gonna bet? Obviously.
I was gonna bet on Olivia. Like I was gonna bet that she would win.
I was gonna be an asshole and bet on Jasmine, but like, I still want money.
Well, it's either Jasmine or Olivia.
Yeah, it's either one of
Well,
them.
thinking of the spreads and the win percentages, and let's see, it's all random, so it's gonna be hard to really determine what the perfect bet is. It's hard. Some expert bettors would say that bet on everyone evenly to try and get at least some winnings. You can bet on a certain group of people that are good. Do we have a pamphlet that we can look at of like stats? Everyone, can we do that real quick?
So the gecko's like, what?
Is there stats of people? Actually,
Fantasy starvation game.
What is a stat?
no. I think they don't really do stats, Sammy, since they, live once.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess the only person who probably would have stats is Jasmine.
Yeah. That's about right.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna bet on Olivia.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and get some
I'm
money.
gonna put
I'm gonna put 10, maybe 20 gold on Olivia.
Alrighty.
He slaps down 10 gold. He goes, 10 gold on Olivia, you dear. And he's like, and then with like stupidly fast speed, he goes, like the gold disappears from the counter.
Like, thank you for your bet.
And then all you see is just appears on the table. You see his hand move, go, and there's like a little pamphlet that has like an official seal, and it says official bet on Olivia Yadir for 20 gold. If won, and it has like 40 gold, it's the double prize.
Sweet.
So he takes that. He's like, thank you, and he's like, I'm good.
Alrighty. You know what? I'm gonna bet on friend. I'm gonna do 30 gold on Olivia.
Okay.
Like,
Should have gone all in.
If
like,
you
wow.
failed this, I would have killed you.
Gonna kill me again?
Yes, I will bring you back and then kill you.
You see a little piece of paper appear on the table.
Like, thank you for your service.
For your service?
And
Here's just have the customer.
Oh, I also should mention,
and he points to a sign over there that there's like 0.5% of all bets go towards the stadium fund.
he's like, so you'll get like a little percentage back. Not, it'll be like more like, I guess if you win, it'll be more like 49 gold. We'll just say that.
Wait, 0.5?
0.5.
Okay.
Or you could say, I can give you like, I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
I always do that after the winnings because that's when I have to get all the bets down. I'm surprised you didn't choose Jasmine though. It's always Jasmine. It's always been Jasmine. Either way,
It was gonna be an ass.
have a good day.
Thank you. Alright, since we have everything done, I guess, do you want to try looking around for Victor, or do you want to watch the show? Watch this?
I don't know how much time we have left. Like, do we have like an hour, 30 minutes?
I would assume like an hour, maybe.
I mean, it did take us a while to walk over here.
Yeah, and, so
So
I
it's
guess...
like 15, 20 minutes. So I mean, we might have like only 30 minutes left.
Yeah.
And then like as you're talking, you're noticing people like commoners and watchers starting to funnel in. You see like because you notice like that all the workers are wearing like a specific set of clothes to designate them, and then you notice as like civilians start to slowly walk in and slowly start entering, and Samuel Ocean says, "Yeah, probably not gonna be able to find anyone in this kind of shit."
Yep.
I say we go back.
That's fair.
Okay. So.
No longer have disadvantage and still.
So, Olivia, we go back to you. You're done praying.
Yes.
You managed to get through an entire prayer. You can still hear a little bit of chammering outside, but mostly you got through the whole thing without it was a decent prayer.
Mm-hmm.
And you actually as you're done praying, you kind of feel a cold, like warm, like it's like a cold
Is it like the cold
light or like a feeling of cold run down your body, and you immediately recognize it as a feeling of the moon. So in some ways you have the moon's approval. You go from angry to like stupidly happy. You're like, yeah.
Hell yeah, man, we got this. Don't even need to sweat it.
Yeah.
It's sweaty, bro.
Olivia's confidence bursts through the roof as soon as she gets the blessing of the moon spirit, the moon god. Either way, and then you hear to your right, you hear Jasmine praying, and she says, "Almighty God of the sun, please bless it thee. Please bringeth me power and strength. And goddess of the stars, please bringeth me your powers too." And then that's kind of all you hear. You muffles and stuff like that.
No moon, I see. Okay.
No moon. The stars and the sun.
Everything but the moon. Literally everything but the moon. That's you know what this means. I got
Either way.
killed.
You have to.
I got killed by the moon. Fuck.
Either way. So you hear, as you're finishing your prayer, you hear, and those are the horns saying 30 minutes remaining.
Alright.
Did you do yours? No.
What?
Nothing. I didn't say didgeridoo or anything.
Cursed.
So as Fitz and Sammy, you start walking back, you notice that it keeps getting crowded, and people are cheering and like already starting to get a little drunk and all that kind of stuff, and you guys make it finally back to the door, and you open it and close it and lock it behind you and make your way upstairs, and you notice that there's a couple people like in there too. You notice a lizard folk next to a what looks like a what's it called? The elemental people.
Oh, Genasi.
Genasi.
Yeah, whatever they are.
You see, it's like an ice Genasi sitting right next to this lizard folk, and then you notice a female elf and let's just say another Anacochra, but not you don't recognize any of them. They're just people, VIPs. It looks like they're all dressed up very nicely, and either way, they're all drinking some sort of like lavish drink and all that kind of stuff, and they're getting ready to watch. And so yeah, you guys are there, and you see Blackjack kind of like waving at you, this giant meaty claws, and he like points at two seats sitting right next to him.
Nice.
Yada yada. So.
Where do we go in?
Okay, go in. You go take a seat right next to Blackjack, and he's like, "Ha! Finally, I love this time of year. A lot of preparation goes into this day. A lot of food, a lot of drinks, a lot of everything. And talk about my magical power. I mean, look in the back corner, and you see Blackjack also in the back corner, and he's the Scarlet Witch pose where she's like floating in the air,
Oh,
like
yeah.
fucking doing shit. He's sitting in the corner, like going like this, and you see like magic just bubbling around him as he's like configuring stuff. You can tell he's configuring things. He's like, don't mind him. He's making things work for the games. So,
Okay.
but yes, I mean, I can give you a little hint, a little inside, inside stuff. I made the bosses pretty hard this year, a little harder than usual. But I did also make the loot they drop pretty cool. I got this really cool thing that I really hope Olivia gets. I hope she finds her way there. I got it just for her, actually. It was a really cool find. Either way, I digress.
Yeah. What do you want from me? I don't know. It's just sun mallet.
I really hope you guys enjoy. I mean, this is the prime event in this area of our continent.
Yeah.
Either way, yeah, I mean, anything,
I don't think we got anything to eat. I'm gonna quickly get something to eat from the bistro.
Oh yeah, anything you can think of that cook can make. And you see this like robotic looking like golem type. He's like a wooden golem.
He's not
made
like
of magic.
Warforged, but like
He's not a warforged, but
he's
he's
like
like
Yeah,
he's
it's like a
magical
construct.
He's a construct. He's a construct, yeah. And you see he has like 2 sets of arms and they're all like shing. He's like fucking ready to go. And he turns to you and he fucking holds a knife and he's like,
at me.
What do you want?
Oh.
Ask for pizza bagels.
Can I have pizza rolls?
I said pizza bagels.
What is a pizza?
It is.
Name the ingredients. Name the dish.
Do it.
Tomato sauce. Dough.
What is a tomato?
Fuck. You know what? Never mind. I will just have a
You can ask for the cook's specialty. Or the
cook
chef's special.
specialty.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Coming right up.
Oh no.
and you see like he has like different sections of his body and they all start spinning. He goes fucking like doing shit like crazy. He's like cooking something with one hand, he's chopping something with another hand, he's like seasoning it with other hands, and what you see is he takes this slab of like meat and looks like slaps it on it, seasons it, makes it all nice, and then literally 3 minutes later, he slaps down a really beautifully looking piece of meat with like garnishes on it, and there's a little side of this purple looking mashed potato like substance, and then on the other side there's like these. They basically look like asparagus, but they have like little thorns coming out of it. But yeah, so that's what he gives you. He's like, and he bows to you.
Thank
And then he goes over to another customer.
Alright. I will bring it back and just start eating it if I
Okay,
can.
so you bring it back to your seat, and Blackjack's like, oh, I like the asparagus, especially good. You should try it.
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
I'm still not from here. Do I eat the thorns or no?
Oh well, no. The thorns, they were trapped.
Oh.
They're technically not thorns. They're flavor receptors or something. I don't know. I'm not a food guy.
I don't.
That meat is good though. I don't know where it's from. I just kind of let him go kill things and bring it back and. Oh, don't worry about it.
I'm not there. That's just me.
Curious.
Either way, yeah, and then that purple stuff, that is from a special plant. It tastes pretty good. Hard to explain the taste. I would say it's pretty salty.
Yeah.
The meat is salty, and then the asparagus are sweet. So it's a good
Right.
mixture of flavors.
I'll just try the meat
Try it.
first. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll. See how it tastes to you. You know, everyone has different taste buds.
Yeah. 17.
7. Okay. So you take a little bite of these little mashed potatoes. Really good. They taste not exactly like mashed potatoes, but it's like a little sweeter than normal mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And then you rip off a chunk of this meat. Tastes like a steak, a flat out steak, and you're just like. Either way. And then you take the asparagus and you raise it up to your mouth, and as you're opening your mouth and putting it in, the spikes go zoop, and they go into the asparagus.
Oh.
And you take a bite, and it's really good. It kind of tastes like almost like a sweet honey type taste. And it's really good. Everything you eat there is really good. Sammy gets up and brings back a hamburger.
What the fuck?
Like, I don't know, man. I just told him I wanted a hamburger.
Yeah, I asked for fucking pizza, but they didn't have that.
I don't know.
It's simpler than a hamburger.
Either way, he Cesar needs that. But yeah, so Blackjack says, "All right, looks like the games are about underway," and he raises his hands up, and you see like a purplish magic start to glow, and you see that the barrier that was blocking everyone's sight starts to fall. And you hear everyone cheering, "Oh yeah!" And you see what that map was. You see the 4 sections, and you see the thick forest, and you see the thick wintry forest, the desert, and then this marsh, and you see like different bugs flying around and all that kind of stuff. You notice very distinctly that there's a giant pyramid in the desert area. You notice that there's a slightly big ice throne, a wooden like cottage in the forest, and you notice that there's a little giant lake in the swamp. Those are the monuments that you notice immediately.
Thank you. Oh,
Wait,
there's
I can't see the ice throne. There it is, dude.
Oh, the throne.
And then there's the cottage, and then there's the giant lake. That does not really seem that big, but it's
It
there.
looks like
It's
a well.
it's more like a pond.
It looks like a well.
It's a pond.
Yes.
It's slightly bigger than the circle.
That's a lot of ink also.
Oh, wait, no, that shouldn't be slightly. Hold up, let me see.
I mean, it looks. There's a bit of blue around the circle, so I'm assuming that's like the entrance.
Yeah, well, no, it's like all of this around it.
Oh, all that green stuff.
All that green stuff is a lake.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh.
What the hell is that in
Lord.
the middle? Curious.
Ritual summon.
It's like a ritual circle.
Yeah,
Either
sure.
way. So, we'll go back to Olivia. You notice. Are you back in? You're still in your room, right?
Yeah.
No. So you notice, you hear the, and you look out the gate, and you notice that you can see through it, but you can't. You can see that it's not purple anymore, but you can see that it is like white. You can't see through it. Yet again, an anti-cheat method. And so you hear, and Fitz, you actually see, and he's like, you see Blackjack say, "All right, here we go."
Right.
Snaps his finger, and you see like almost appearing into like reality. You see the same beholder that you saw earlier appear in the center top of the ring. And 1 second, let me change it from Blue River. This is not the. Let me, what's a good song?
Back in black.
No.
Hit the sound.
What's that?
Oh.
Y'all ready for this?
You could play Space Jam.
Come on, it's like.
No, it's a joke.
Nope, you already said it.
Come on, it's like.
You hear the viola say, "Welcome, everyone!" And you hear cheering from everywhere. He's like, "Welcome to the 75th annual Starving Games. It's gonna be a great time tonight, everyone. So, buckle in your seats and get ready. We have 5 minutes until the beginning of the game." And you hear people fucking cheering and like dancing as this fucking really weird ass music starts playing. Olivia, you hear all that from the stadium, and so in your mind you're getting ready. You hear from your right, you hear Jasmine say, "Good luck."
You too.
And everyone starts saying good luck to each other.
Oh.
It might be a blood sport, but most of them are fair. I will say you do, however, do not hear number 57 say anything.
Yeah, fuck 'em. I don't care about it.
Bitch. Little hole.
Anyways, yeah, no.
Okay, well now
Last stretches.
You're
Get
doing
ready
any
for this
stretches.
thing.
Okay. Now it's time to roll to see where the fuck you land. Okay.
Are we dropping, boys?
What are we dropping, boys? Okay, can you put the map in the middle?
Yes, sir.
So. Yeah, you can make sense. So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
This
Roll a
bullshit.
d4.
I'm rolling a d4.
Oh.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, get out
You
of
don't
here.
choose your fate.
Then you just spawn in the middle.
The beholder's like, "All right, everybody, get ready, because the 75th annual Starving Games will start
In 5, 4, and you see the gate on the first gate open up, and you walk through to the final gate. It goes 3, 2, 1. So your gate opens and so there's this white thing, and what do you do? So it opens up and you immediately notice that there's a white like glowing orb right in front of your door.
Just run for it.
Run forward. Okay, so you run directly through it. As you look to your left and right, and you see everyone running out at the same time. And as you go through the orb, immediately a leather chest plate and a warhammer appears in your hand. Like it's a very generic, very bland warhammer, very basic, nothing crazy.
It's just regular leather.
A regular leather chest plate and a warhammer appears in your hand, and you feel invigorated now that yeah. And so you start running towards where do you want to go? You see in front of you. You feel grass. You look forward and you see a forest. So you are in the forest. So if you wanted to switch it like that, you are right here.
I am there.
Yeah.
All right, and I know I'm right there.
You roll to see how good you studied the map. To see if you really know where you are.
Am I rolling perception or just flat?
Roll.
Investigation, insight.
We'll say investigation.
History.
Not history. Investigation. See how well you.
9.
Okay.
I rolled a 10. You damned me by saying
you know that you are in the forest.
Nice.
Good.
We're just gonna.
All you see is like there's like a basically no trees, and you see a tree line.
Could I use survival to maybe get some ground to see where I am? Get a better gist of my surroundings?
Yeah.
Alright. Another 10.
Okay. You look around, you see people booking it for the forest. The forest is pretty thick. You notice the 20. You see it like you see it. You look to your left. You see as it like corners out. You see people running and running, all running. You even notice 2 people starting to get in a fight already. There's no grace period.
Yeah.
You can kill each other.
Okay, we're just gonna go straight forward into it. Let's see
Okay.
where this direction takes us.
Okay, so you go straight into it, and so you start running directly in, and you're about right here.
Mhm.
The other person that I'm going to track during this whole thing is Jasmine. So Jasmine is probably like right here. So you guys are pretty close to each other. I wish I had a better marker for this. I do actually have. Wait, hold up. Let's get small figurines to kind of signify where you guys are.
You want to move those figurines off? You can.
Absolutely not. These
Okay.
aren't.
You do have 2 winged people on there. One
Just like goblins.
Pretty goblins.
random goblin man.
Dang, goblins. Seems familiar.
We don't have to play Space Jam on loop. I'm just saying. As funny as it is.
I don't think
I
it's that.
looked up stadium songs.
Most of the stadium songs are not good.
Oh wait, is that the? No way.
What?
Yes.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, we're going in.
The
What's
entire
Let's
time,
go.
this is the only songs we're playing.
Yes.
Okay.
How long does the loop go?
Forever.
Yes.
So, we'll just say that. Oh man, those are way too big.
Yeah,
I should have
it's
made this
me.
that bigger. Either way, you get a gist of where you are.
Yeah.
So you run into the forest, and you're obviously flanked by trees, and you run in. And you notice people starting to run in a little further. Do you want to keep going straight, or what do you want to do?
Or did I recognize any of these people off of a glance, seeing as passive perception is
you-
1-2?
You see Jasmine running really fast. Like she's far ahead of you. You see Jasmine to your right, like pretty far ahead of you. And you see 57. You see him running. He's to your left, and he kind of takes a sharper left.
What is it?
I have to go get him.
There's lizard folk, yes.
Yes, I'm going after 57.
Smash his head in.
We're
Okay.
bolting after him.
Pulls that. Go.
Yes.
Roll
Smash it.
dexterity for me.
Smash his
See if
head
you
in,
can-
but,
Yeah, what you
18.
18. Okay, so you you get through. You start running towards him, and actually, I was more rolling this to see how fast you caught up to him. He trips and falls,
damn.
and you make your way to this small clearing right here. There's a small clearing.
Yep.
And that's you get there, and he's on the ground, and you basically make your way there, and he's like getting up to continue running, and you see that he has leather armor and a sword.
I'm gonna break his legs.
Break his kneecaps.
Do you want to initiate combat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're breaking his legs.
Roll initiative for me.
Do I get anything for surprise or?
If you're rolling for attack, yeah, you surprise him.
All right. In that case, I got a 12 to hit.
He got a nat 20. Well, we're rolling initiative.
Well, it's a surprise attack. There's a
Well,
surprise
yeah.
one.
Oh yeah.
So does 12 hit him?
12 does not hit.
Ah, fuck.
Go ahead and roll initiative. I
Alrighty.
mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess, unless you rolled nat 20.
12. So.
12, okay. So, basically, he dodges out of the way. Where are you, Olivia?
Look for a black base. There's she.
There's Olivia. And we'll just say, is there a lizard folk here?
I don't have any lizard folks.
That's okay. We'll use this guy.
Dragonborn, man.
So he tried, basically, let's get first time using our battle map. Let's go. Is that a good angle?
Yeah, it's a fine enough angle. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to kick his fucking ass.
So each
Break his kneecaps.
each hexagon's 5, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just say the boundaries are over here.
Do you think I should summon spiritual weapon and just carry that on me for the game?
How long does it last?
It lasts pretty long. I think it's an hour.
It's 2 hours though.
You know, if I have to cast it again, then so be it. I'm not lacking slots.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's basically the arena. There's just trees kind of around
Mhm.
here. That's the arena so far, and you guys are now mano a mano.
Mm-hmm.
And so since he rolled a 20 initiative, he's gonna go first. He's going to run at you.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, and he's going to go ahead and roll to hit with his iron sword. 18.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Okay. So he takes his sword, swings down, and he is going to deal. Oh my god, 7 damage to you.
All right.
So you basically slams down on your arm, and he cuts through your arm a little bit.
All right.
Your turn.
All right. So you think summoning the spiritual weapon and just carrying that for an hour is the move?
How many spell slots do you have?
A lot. I mean, I can cast it at second or third,
Oh,
but
okay.
it's a second mostly.
Mm.
But I have better to hit with it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, we're summoning the spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Sure.
You know, that little pendant's gonna glow a whole bunch. And, I'd like to think she'd grip onto it, tear it off, and slap it on the warhammer as that spectral form engulfs it in glowing energy. And she is just going to... She's just gonna
Damn.
swing at him with it with a +7 to hit, 14.
Does not hit.
He has leather armor. How is this not?
High dex, bro.
Fuck his dex, man.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
So he dodges out of the way of it and goes in for another one. It's his turn now. Or do you want to?
I don't have anything else. No.
No, you're using the bonus.
Okay, so he definitely misses. So he's gonna try and swing at you, and then you'll dodge out of the way. And then he is going to basically his hand. You're gonna see his he has his sword in his left hand. You're gonna see the other hand start bubbling, start to bubble with a green type of mist coming out of it. And he's readying something. So that's your
Chop,
turn.
break his hand.
Should I break his hand or should I break his legs?
Break his shoulder.
What if I don't want to break anything?
Dislocate it.
17 to hit.
That works.
That works. All right. That's 1d8 plus 4, unless I want to burn the third level spell slot instead of the second. Should I? I don't have many third levels. I have the same amount of third levels as I do second levels. It makes it more powerful for the duration.
Yeah.
Should I?
But it's only for like 1 hour, so you should. What are you doing?
So I can cast that at second or third. Third increases the damage by an additional die. I'm already hitting him with this attack. Why
I
are you
know,
looking
I was-
at my spell so intensely?
Because I was looking at the spells you had and just making sure you have it.
I'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Sure.
So what are you doing?
Yeah, so yeah, hitting him in the spells cast at third level, so we're rolling the d8 twice.
Gotcha.
So that is 3 plus 4, 7 plus another 4,
So it's
Oh,
11.
11 force damage. And we're going to use that bonus action to ram it right back into him. So if it's 17 hit, a 19 plus a 7, 26 hits.
No.
No way.
No way, it would never hit. Yes.
Alright, so then that's a 3 plus 8, 11 plus 4, 15, 15 plus 11, that's 26 damage in total in force this round.
So 15 was your last number?
It
It's
was
26 total this round, but 15 was my last number, yes.
There's a lot of health, my friend.
I'm more worried about, like, this whole damage.
Okay, so you take your warhammer, you imbue it with the power of the moon, and it glows a little bit, and you take it. First, you swing, hit him, comes back, and you kind of come down on him, and both of them hit him really hard. Like the first one hits him back, and then you come down and go straight on his chest, and he comes flat on his back on the ground,
And he's looking worse for wear.
Is he conscious?
Is he conscious? He's still conscious somehow.
He fears for his life against the moon gods.
His eyes, pupils are dilated, like they are. No, is that dilated? Like back?
Dilated is like
You mean like,
Tiny.
oh
They're,
shit.
his pupils are tiny, and they're like, oh my god, like he's freaking out right now.
That's
he
fair.
didn't realize how powerful you actually were.
We had for the spiritual weapon, man. I have to do it.
Gotta do it to him.
He's laying on the ground and he's just like looking up, like almost like his life is flashing before his eyes.
give him
So,
a second chance. question mark?
No.
He is going
Insulted
to
my god.
he's going to try, in last resort, try and stab you.
On the ground.
What's your AC?
It's 11. You only gave me
yeah,
leather.
Yeah.
AC ain't good.
So
Dicks.
he's gonna swing his sword, and you're gonna dodge out of the way. But that was only a distraction because he's gonna grab your throat with his hand that was conjuring something, and he's going to cast poison mist, and poison is going to spew down your body. And you're gonna take
Isn't that a constitution? Or...
it's a Constitution saving throw for half the damage, and also to be poisoned.
Nah, that's not making it.
Okay, so you take 6. Okay, so you take 6 poison damage initially, and you are now poisoned.
Alright. 6 poison damage
So-
initially?
Yeah.
Alright.
Club his head off like a golf ball.
Actually, I can try something against him. That doesn't require me to roll.
And are you gonna use fucking what is it? Fairy flame or something? Eldritch blast.
No, what?
You're gonna roll. To
Yeah,
cantrip,
so
you don't even roll
you'll
for.
have disadvantage on attack and ability checks.
Not if I don't need to attack. Anyways, my turn or is that him?
Yep, that's his turn.
All right.
He can't move. He's basically like
It's like
he's
Frieza.
kind of prone right now. Like he's kind of paralyzed in feet almost.
He's kind of like Frieza trying to kill Goku. but
You
he
know-
fucks up. No.
Gonna look down on him. Snap the fingers as I cast Lesser Restoration on myself. And
Damn.
as all that poison just like
Disappears.
poofs off of me, this is gonna like, that's a good try, mate. Bonus action, gonna hit him again.
Okay. Go ahead.
That's the fun of spiritual weapon.
Just
So
flex
that's
on him.
a 18 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
God, didn't
2d8.
you flex on him like that, bro.
Yeah, dude. You.
Died.
Hey man, I was gonna have to get rid of it some way. I don't
You
have my
gotta
herbalism
you
kit.
Killed him. You didn't even. need to
6
kill-
plus. Is that a 1 or a 7? A 7, 13,
plus
13 plus 4,
Okay.
is
17.
How do you want to do this?
As you know, she snaps and looks down upon him. She's gonna say, "This is still a weak god now. You know, is gonna have the floating weapon since it's a spiritual weapon. She's gonna act like she's just like throwing at him, but just like using the force or something wacky like that, and it is just gonna clonk on his head."
Okay, so yeah, you kind of like hold your hand up like this as the weapon's like right there. You bring your hand down, and the warhammer comes down, and he does not have a head anymore.
Take his kneecast. All right, let's use his sword.
Steal it!
We gotta. I can sell these for a fortune on the market.
No.
Rise. Okay.
When he killed him.
Okay, but no. So he had a sword and leather armor, but not much else, right?
Yes, nothing else.
Yeah, I was about to say that was a pretty early on
You
fight.
could just take a sword. It wouldn't be useful, but
I don't know what you would use.
yeah, I
you
really.
could. You can take his leather.
This is just
Cut out his kidney.
and carry them with me the whole way.
This is the mind of a rogue.
Nah,
You have to
actually,
steal them.
after we clobber his head off, we're just gonna take the sword, just drive it on into him, make sure he's like impaled into the ground,
Okay.
and then we're just gonna leave him.
Okay. So
Yeah, that happens.
Why don't you just
and
carve the moon in him? Jeez.
Crucified him. I had to. He was-
so you guys,
Stab him on a
you
tree.
were over there now. You are right here, so you can go ahead and roll perception again, because I think perception this time.
help 23.
You know exactly where you are on the map. Yay! I'm just gonna present you down. So you're right there. You know for a fact that there's a loot to your left, and you know that straight forward is the boss creature, this monument.
See, I'm willing to bet that she went for the boss, the other gal.
Yeah.
So you think I should just go for the regular loot or try to third party them?
You know how third partying goes.
Yeah, it always works.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. What do you mean?
This
no?
is personally for me and you. It never works.
Well, then we get fourth party, but that's like third partying works.
we get fifth party, bro.
True, but like, you know, if I don't grab that loot, then she's
Yeah.
gonna get it.
Yeah. You could just steal it. You want
I'm gonna heal up real quick. Let's
Okay.
do some cure wounds.
This is like 2 hours. So you
Fuck, you see that?
20?
That's a full 8. That's a 8
8.
plus my spellcasting modifier. What is my spellcasting modifier? 4. So that's 12 in total. I might be back at full. Fuck.
You are back at
I am 1 away from
one
full.
away from full. Well,
Go
good for you.
Thank you.
So yeah, and at this point, it seems like about 8 minutes have gone by.
Alright, yeah. We're gonna definitely. Like, it's in the tree line, so I think I'm gonna head for, like, the boss area, but, like, try to be in the tree line to see if anything's going down there.
Okay.
So you'll make your way up to like say right there.
And as you're running through, you notice that you notice people kind of next to you, but not really. They seem to be doing the same thing that you are. And you make your way to the tree line, and you see that there are 3 people near this. It's a very torn down, rustic looking cottage with like a coned roof. And basically, all you see is as you hear fighting, I guess.
Yeah.
You hear and you hear like ripping out fucking flesh and shit, and you hear people dying, and it seems to be like the tree line where you're at on the tree line. It seems to be happening on the other side of the house.
Alright. You know, this is a big area, so I'm gonna start that channel divinity, and so that sphere is gonna appear around me of dim light, but we have that good dark vision, so that doesn't really affect us.
Gotcha.
Good shit.
So that's gonna give me some, I think it was 1d6 of temporary HP plus my cleric level.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'm not sure. I don't want to pull up the notes because that requires a lot of scrolling. So that's 11 temporary HP, and she is just gonna run around the back and try to see what's going on.
Okay. So you say a random
Get a
question.
question?
Yeah, could I look around for the magenta robed gal? Since,
Yeah.
Roll it.
Perception.
This is my moment.
well, I'm ruining it. I give 15.
15. All right. So
Just
you look around the stadium. You look at the crowd below you, and you do spot a lady in a magenta dress sitting next to a bronze silk dragonborn. Just definitely catches your eye. If you choose to act on that, that's your choice.
Maybe she has a thing for Dragonborn.
I'm gonna tell Sammy about this.
Okay, so you tell Sammy, and he looks down and sees that, and he's like looks at you, and he's like,
Should we?
I mean, if they're right there, we can't not.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so you guys both jolt up, and I'm assuming start writing down.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll hold down a pause and we'll go back
Yeah.
to Olivia real quick. So Olivia, you look around the you buff up, go up to the back of the house, start making your way around, and as you're making your way around, you notice that it goes quiet, like everything stops, and you just see as you turn this corner, you see you do hear a small and you notice. You look around the corner and you see as there's this creature. He's like medium height. You see him like hurled over on a body, just like fucking mauling it. And you notice that the body is like it's purple, and it's got little spots on it, and it's got spikes coming out of practically every part of its body. And it's like, and then it stops. And as you're peeking your head around it, it fucking turns its head and jolts, and you see just this gruesome, like, smile on its face. It's got two, like, ears that point up, and just spikes on every part of its body.
That's sort of like a very spiky goblin.
Spiky goblin. And it looks at you, and you're looking at it, and it starts jolting towards you.
Make the pog face as we go around the corner. With that spiritual weapon, we're just gonna yeet it at him, assuming you said only 8 minutes has gone by since I cast it, right?
Yeah. It's like I need to. We'll just say that.
Yo, pause.
This thing
Throws
is-
knees.
So like, let's just say that. That was the hut.
Alright, here we go.
You are like right here. You're cornering. The dead bodies are right here, and it's like. and then it's like jolting towards you right now. So you're.
Go ahead and roll for attack.
Alrighty.
Yeah, throw the spiritual javelin at him.
Spiritual warhammer, but yes.
Warhammer, what are you?
Javelin. Fuck him.
Actually, it's a warhammer.
Actually.
14 to hit.
14 to hit? No. It's not hit. So as you throw it, it fucking just like whoosh, like right by it, and it runs up to you pretty quickly, and it comes right up to you, and it's going to. Okay, so it's going to.
You think this thing is wise?
He is smiling. I think he is.
Yeah, he's got a fucking crazy grin on his face.
Almost like yours, but like.
He takes his like almost absurdly long claws, pulls him back, and goes ahead and goes and swipes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, so one's gonna hit. So you see, yeah, it's going, and it goes and swipes on your thing, and that's going to deal
36 points of damage. There you go.
500 damage.
Die.
You died.
Instantaneously.
6 damage. So I come across
All
your
right, then.
chest.
6 damage. If I may describe it, it's just going like as she swipes
I see.
across the chest, that like shades of night are going to like peel off of her.
Yeah, and actually he makes one more attack too.
Go ahead.
He doesn't hit. Though.
Alright.
He actually makes 3 attacks.
Pog. Alright.
So yeah, so that is his turn, and yeah.
We rolling initiative or is it just me
Yep,
now?
We're rolling initiative now.
Alrighty. 15. Pretty good considering I have no initiative.
22.
Figured as much.
Okay. So with this initiative bonus, it's going to actually jump back without any repercussions because technically you don't. Isn't that right?
No, if we're in initiative now, opportunity attacks unless he can disengage or
Sure.
whatever.
Okay, he's gonna jump back. You're gonna have an opportunity attack.
Alright, we're going to slash at him with that. Well, not slash, but force at him with that spirit hammer. 25 to hit.
You got a natural 20 to evasion.
Damn.
Natural 20 for what?
Dexterity.
Why is he rolling dexterity?
Because well, so this specific creature has an ability called evasion.
Ah, so he can get out of there.
It can counter any opportunity attack with a dexterity throw.
That,
Dexterity saving
that
throw.
makes sense then.
So he has to roll a natural 20. So he as you swipe at him, he's gonna like do fucking backflip, like a fucking blade landing, and then he's gonna be about, let's see, he's about 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet from you. And he is going to he's gonna open his clawed hand and fire is going to appear. He's gonna start throwing fire at you. And he's going to cast Hurl Fire.
As one does.
As one does. 12.
12 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Just
hits.
one.
Like I said, I only have 11, sir.
Okay, so both of them are gonna hit. And he's gonna throw them at you. They're both gonna hit, and it's going to deal. $22 damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Damn.
Could this be a Bob Devil, if I may ask?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's all it does.
In that case, my turn now. Alright, we're
What
going
do
to.
you at hit point wise?
Huh?
What do you at hit point wise?
28. We're going to have to start this off strong because of that. I'm pretty sure I can do that. It's another 3rd level spell though. But I'm probably going to need it.
Also, it is a barb devil, but it's a homebrew barb. It's a boss barb devil.
Yeah.
Let me check what this does real quick.
Because I was reading about the lore, and it says it's a really quick demon, and I have no idea why it has only a 30 feet speed on its normal stat page, but so I gave it evasion.
Do they naturally have evasion?
No.
Really?
I gave it evasion. I gave it evasion, and then there's another spell I gave it that you'll figure out too.
That's an action? Oh, Pog. Alright, in that case, we're going to cast Aura of Vitality.
Cool.
And
What does that do?
basically, as a bonus action on each turn, I can cause a creature I can see to gain 2d6 hit points.
Okay.
And we're doubling on with that with the thingy. I don't know what it's called, the Twilight Domain thing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to do that 2d6 onto me.
Okay.
Because I'm the only person I care about here. It's a 1, that's a 3, plus my spellcasting modifier,
So
so
4, so
8.
7. So you're using your spellcasting modifier 4?
Yeah, it's 4. I
That's
rolled a 4.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the 3. Yeah, 8.
So
I do math. Math fun.
That is very fun.
Okay, now as we're doing that, we're gonna jump back to Fitz and Sammy. You guys are running down the stairs, and I'm sorry, man. I have to get both.
Sure,
of you.
sure.
Yeah.
You guys are running down the stairs, and you make it to the little hole in the wall where the stadium is.
Yes.
And you walk down these stairs, and you see crowds of people, and you especially Fitz, are keeping your eye on the magenta lady. And you are walking, and you get to her row, and Sammy's right behind you, and you make your way into the row to start going over towards her.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask Sammy. Do we start with being aggressive, or do we just ask? I don't.
I think starting a conflict right now in this crowd would probably not be a great idea.
Yeah.
So I think we need to just maybe calmly hostile.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so go ahead and roll dexterity for me.
Oh, nice. That is a 16.
Wow.
Wait, no.
Pretty
That's
low.
18.
I was gonna say pretty low for you.
Yeah.
So you make your way through the crowd pretty nimbly. It's like the thing where people have to raise their legs up so you can scoot by.
Yeah.
And you make your way and you put your hand on the shoulder of the magenta lady, and you can now see the face of this bronze dragonborn, and it's not Victor.
It's not.
It's a bronze dragonborn, but it's not Victor. And this lady turns and looks, and it's not actually a lady, it's a man. And the guy's like, better luck next time. and he puts his left hand up to his left eye, and then he vanishes. Both of them vanish, like into black dust.
What the fuck?
Everyone's looking like, what
What the fuck? I didn't. This is.
This guy's like, he killed them.
No, I fucking didn't. He vanished in thin air.
They died.
Why didn't you fucking touch him, huh?
Ooh, touching a dead body, not a good look.
Yeah, I'm not gonna touch this shit.
What the fuck?
I don't know
Someone
what the.
call the guards.
No.
Yeah, that doesn't actually happen. Either
No.
way. So they vanish, and no one really notices because they're all focused on the
Yeah.
game. And yeah, that's it. Okay, Olivia, back to you.
Fuck.
Alright, we're just gonna slap him with some attacks.
Okay, let's hit it. How far is your range on the?
Well, I can move it up to 20 feet each turn.
Okay, well you're technically 30 feet away.
Then I gotta move towards it.
move towards it. I can't. What can I say?
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4.
Oh, you're there. Okay.
We're going up. We're going. What
You're
can I
going.
say? Alright, that's a +7 to hit. 6 plus 16 plus 7 is 23? 23 to hit?
23 to hit.
Yes.
That'll hit.
Alrighty.
Is your weapons technically a spell?
Yes.
Okay. He has resistance to.
Oh, it's
magic.
force.
Force. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, is that magic?
Well, technically.
Force is like.
He has magic resistance,
Magic
Ooh.
resistance.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
which means he just gets
Like.
advantage on saving throws.
This is
Which-
not a saving
It's
throw.
not a saving throw. Okay. I was just kind of.
Curious.
You know, if I was to cast Toll the Dead, then that would work, but,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not planning on. I guess that squashes that idea.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Plus 4,
Is 13.
13.
To hit.
No, that's a 13 damage.
Oh, yeah.
To hit was a 23.
Yeah. You 13. Okay.
Is he hit?
He's hit.
Is he hitted?
Hit time.
All right, then we're gonna use that aura of vitality to regain another 2d6.
6.
4 plus 2, so 6. So I'm at 42. And because of the thingy-mabobber, this is the Twilight Domain. If I can roll better, then I get better temp HP, but I doubt I will. 4 plus, yeah, I'm not getting better. So we're vibing at 42, 9, 10.
Now it's his turn. Where did my D20 is? 25 to hit. I think that's it.
What are you watching? I seen that.
Sorry. Just showing him funny name.
Sure.
Oh my god. 17, 19, 18 for all of his hits.
Yeah, go ahead.
Damage time. Okay, so you're gonna take. It's gonna do 2 claws and a tail attack. So 4 plus 9, 13. 18, 21 damage.
Cool. I'm just grabbing a calculator for this because I don't want to.
So all the claws, and then the tail comes back and hits you right in the side. And while you're doing that, Fitz, back to you. You, as you're standing in the crowd, you're like looking around, and you notice along roll perception.
Another perception that I'm not proficient in.
Nope.
God, that's a 10.
10. Okay. Well, so you notice 2 other magenta spots down the line a little bit.
Huh.
As you look across the stadium, you see
This is my water. Why do you
5 other magenta spots. They're very. It's a vibrant magenta, so it's really easy to see within these crowds of they're colorful clothes, but not as bright as this magenta. So you notice a lot of magenta, like just little spots around the stadium, and you notice that the one closest to you is also sitting next to a bronze dragon.
I'm gonna look at the same. This is very worrying, and I do not like this.
And you see the person in the magenta dress look at you, and the bronze dragonborn and her both get up and start walking away.
Bitch, you get back here.
Okay, Olivia.
Yeah. Oh,
Me. Yeah.
Bitch, get back here.
All right, we're just gonna slap him again.
Slap him again.
All right, 22 to hit.
Yep.
Alright, 2d8 force coming to him.
Gotcha.
5 plus 8, 13 plus 4, 17 force damage.
Okay.
Doing the bonus action to heal. So it's 2d6. Fuck, that's a 1. That's a 3, so that's 4 plus my spellcasting modifier, make that a 38. Fuck, man, I'm barely alive.
And you hear the announcer saying, "All right, everyone, 15 minutes." And you hear you see it like above the tree line. You see like a purple barrier go up, and it starts to close on a little bit. Nothing crazy. To put it in perspective, about like the corners, about the corners of all the entire thing have been cut off so far.
Gotcha. Alright. And after that damage and after that healing, that's all I can do for that turn.
All right. It's gonna go ahead and try and multi-attack again. Yes, that hits. That hits. And that hits. Okay. So. Again, we're gonna do.
Just duel the fates.
No. Yeah. Maybe. It's a good. So 4, 5, so 9, 14, 21 damage.
21 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, give me a
So it's still like you're getting bloodied and just because you're how much you have 32?
I'm doing
Worse
math.
for wear.
Minus 21.
Worse for wear, yeah.
I'm back at 29. Fuck.
29.
I say you're super self-sustaining, yes.
Yeah, I'm very self-sustaining, but it's only good for so long.
Yes.
And you see, and Olivia, you notice that on the ground beneath it, there starts to be these like red cracks in the earth starting to appear from its feet and spreading outwards. That's all you see so far. But now it's your turn.
Alright, in that case,
Are you chasing?
What?
Are you chasing the people that are
Yeah.
walking away? Okay.
alright, we're gonna smack him
This
again.
is
Then
happening while you're chasing.
Yeah.
we're gonna smack him again, then heal up. So
Gotcha. Roll dexterity.
that is a 18 plus 7,
Equals 7, so it's
25?
22.
17.
17. Go ahead.
25 to hit.
25, yes, easily.
Alright, in that case, here's this 2d8. 4 plus 1. 9 force damage. And then temporary HP time, that's 11. And then healing time, 5 plus 6.
Yes.
11 plus spellcasting modifier,
15.
15. Man, can't add 29 plus 15? What a gamer.
40.
That's 41.
44. 44.
44.
This Aura of Vitality is keeping me in the game, man.
It is, yeah.
I had to pop it, otherwise I just fucking perish.
Okay, so now it's his turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's.
You even have to roll.
I mean, there's some that might not hit.
Yeah.
If I get a 2, they won't hit.
If you had a little bit
Bro.
more dex, you wouldn't get some bitches.
I'm a cleric. What do you want from me?
If you had a little bit more dex, you'd get some bitches now.
Okay, so 6.
I'll be completely honest with you, Chief. It was either dexterity or intelligence that was going to be my dump.
11.
I see you took it safer.
Okay, so it's going to be. What's that? 8, 19. 27 damage.
Fuck, he's whittling down. He's whittling me down like 1 HP at a time.
And you notice again, the cracks are starting to grow and they're almost at your feet.
Mm-hmm.
But you see like red light kind of emanating out.
Oh my god, it's
Alright,
hell.
in that case,
It's about I would say it's about a foot away from you. So,
in that case, my
Is you-
turn.
yeah. You're fighting around 3 feet apart from each other right now,
All right, yeah.
and it's about 2 feet from the creature.
And it's been growing like a foot every single time.
Yeah, every turn it grows a foot.
So I probably have like one more turn before it gets to me. Alright, in that case, we're going to just swing at it again, I guess.
Okay.
And then we're going to, you know, pop some heals. 18 to hit.
18 to hit will hit.
Alright. 2d8 force. 7. 8 plus 4, 12 force damage. Then... Fuck. Then 1, 5 plus 5, 10, so 15 in total. 15 plus 28, that's like 43.
It's 43, yeah. Man, it's the health low music from Pokemon.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Alright. I still have like one more turn before those cracks get to me, so I'm good.
Okay. So, it's going to do it again. Hits. And finishes. So, deal another 46 of damage, plus 30. 6. 13. 18. 26 damage. And you notice that the cracks, go ahead, Olivia. The cracks stop at that moment. They're not at you yet, but you notice that flames start to burst out from the ground and they start engulfing this creature. And the creature's like screaming a little bit, but then it like gains back its posture and it's gonna jump back. And you can go ahead and opportunity attack.
Alright. Not to 20.
Oh my god, okay. So you take your hammer, or you take your hammer, I guess, and you roll out. Go ahead and roll attack.
Alright. It's 2d8, so it's
Yep.
going to be 48.
Crunchy crits.
Crunchy crits. 4 plus 8, 12 plus 4, 16 plus 16 plus 8.
It is 24, 6? No?
16 plus 8 does no one.
It's
16
24.
plus 8,
24.
24 plus double strength since it's a crit. Make it. Fuck, like I'm gonna remember that. That's
It's
32 force damage.
32. Wow. Big hit.
dead.
Alright, yes, big hit.
What was that?
So there's another player in the game, I see.
What?
It's a spell, obviously.
Surprised he got that before you did. From the fire, so you hit him. It hits him right in the like jaw like that, and he is now unconscious. He's on the ground. This creature's on the ground unconscious. It's bloodied. It looks pretty bad, but it's doesn't look like he's dying. He's just down. And you see from the flames, you see out of the cracks in the ground, the same hand that you've seen from this creature, and just out pops the same creature, spawns again, and the creature has Summon Devil, which it means it can summon a copy of itself once per day. So out comes this fresh, brand new Barbed Devil, and it fucking shins its claws and it gets ready to attack. And I'll roll initiative since we'll be joining. It's gonna go at last.
It's gonna go last.
Yeah, so we'll bring this guy. So this is the new devil that just popped up.
Alright.
Wait, the devil can summon devil?
Yeah, it's a Barbed Devil summoner. That's why it's a boss. Because not only does it have itself, which is pretty strong, but it can summon another one of itself. And it saw you as a threat enough to summon another one of itself.
I mean, to be fair, I did kind of just unconscious the dude.
You did just bitch slap him, to be honest.
Yeah, it was a nasty 20 bitch slap.
Yes. You could just kill him now by just staying in range.
Alright, so it's my turn. Seeing as he jumped away and he goes last in the initiative.
Yeah,
Still
it is your turn.
in range if you make it.
What do you mean I'm still in range? This dude
Well,
unconscious.
Yeah, he's right here. You could circle around this dude, bitch slap him.
You think that would end the spell?
That's what I assume. He's a summoner.
Oh, he's unconscious.
That is true.
If it was a concentration spell, then it would be gone.
No, it's summoner doesn't really use concentration sometimes.
In which case, like, even if I was to bit... Well... That begs the question: if you cast a spell but you die, does that spell exist?
It's still good to take him out, though.
It does not. It's not a concentration spell. It's a concentration to cast it, not to uphold it.
Yeah.
But as far as you know, I can't. You don't know.
I can't show you.
Yeah. Can't show
Only
you.
one way to find out, I
mean,
guess.
There is a way, but I can't tell you how.
I can detect magic. Because that's one of my first level spells.
Yeah.
To see if it would work or not.
You have 4?
Yeah, I have 4. Well, fuck you, I guess.
I'm sorry.
You know, yeah, we'll circle around him so we don't trigger that opportunity. And we are going to try. He's unconscious, so he's going to. Unconscious means he's making saving throws. And since he's prone, that's like advantage on the thingy. So here, good thing I have advantage. Alright, 18 to hit. Alright.
Barely just hits.
I don't think I got a roll. I think that's just an automatic 2 fails.
Yeah.
1 or 2, I don't know.
It's not in depth.
Yeah, but he's unconscious, so we're just smacking him.
Okay.
Smack him to death.
So it's just like, more death saving throws if it's following by unconscious rules. And we're going to use that bonus action to heal us up as much as we can.
You're still in the healing order, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That lasts for a while. Like, I could start flying if I wanted to because of the dim light cast around me. But flying still triggers opportunities. So that's...
The attack will count as a critical hit.
Hog.
Since
Oh.
it is unconscious. It's not death saving.
Do I have to roll damage then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not death saving.
I thought it was death saving throw rules.
Crits. Well, if it's unconscious, it'll crit.
Rolled an 8 to start off with.
Nice.
This is good. So 8 plus 6, 14. 14 plus 1, 15. 15.
16.
16. 16 plus 4, 20 force damage is coming to him. Bonus actioning using that Aura of Vitality to heal myself up. So that's 4 plus 6, 10 plus 4, 14. That's going to make it 30, so I'm at 40 with the regular HP.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, this is the one thing keeping me in the fight. Alright, and that's me.
Okay.
Man, Johnny dead.
Oh shit. Okay. So, as you smack it, it gets a little worse for wear. And but then immediately its eyes spring open, roll a nat 20, and it comes in and swipes at you. And it's gonna swipe once, twice. So it's only be able to do 2 because it's on its back, so it can't use its tail.
Do these guys have dark vision?
Ooh, okay, let's see how this works.
Probably they're a demon.
Stabs himself. Multiple times.
No, actually not.
Oh, damn.
5, 8,
13.
39 damage.
You got 1 HP, bro.
Nah,
crit.
not 1.
He crit.
Actually, no, not 1.
Not
You got
one.
10 points.
He surprised, and he gets one of his claws right on your throat, and it starts to bleed.
Don't forget about your tail.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So it's 39, so it's 27.
What do you at?
Back to me. I'm at 13.
13, huh? Okay, yeah, back to, well, actually, yeah, back to you.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to take the action to disengage and we're going to start flying into the air. So we're just going to, I don't know, move up 1, 2, 3, then up 3.
Okay.
And then we're just going to take a breather and... Thank you for that. And we're going to take a... Why do I have a D8 in my hands? We're going to take a breather for a second. We're going to heal up. It's a 6. Let's just make that the temporary HP. So 12 temp. Let's roll this for regular. Alright, that's 4 plus... It's 2d6 because it's the Aura of Vitality. 4 plus 5 plus my spellcasting modifier. 4, 5, 9, 13. That makes it 26. I'm worse for wear, but I'm alive.
Fitz. What was your dex? 22?
It was
17. So, as you run through this little part, get to the stairs, run up the stairs, go to the hallway. You see the magenta dressed lady and the bronze dragonborn running the other way, opposite way.
Running.
That's suspicious. They're running us off. So you'll chase after them. Go ahead and roll another dexterity. I was just gonna see. Oh god, that dex was just see if you'd see.
Oh, that is a 23.
23. Okay. So you sprint after them. Sammy's kind of behind you, but you're a lot faster than him.
I'm sorry, Sammy, I have to catch the event.
So you yet again, but this time, instead of the woman, you try and grab the dragonborn. You grab the dragonborn by his shoulder and try and swing him around. They were pretty slow because the dragonborn's pretty slow. Either way.
Yeah.
It's only rude to myself. So I'm playing a dragonborn right now, and I'm slow as fuck. Either way, you grab him, and he turns around the exact same thing. It's not Victor. It's not Victor. And the lady is still lady this time, but she looks like a lizard folk lady in a dress, and then the dragonborn is still another bronze dragonborn, and it looks at you and says, "Better luck next time." Holds his left hand up to his left eye.
Slap the hand out. That doesn't anything.
You slap his hand, but it just stays there.
Fuck.
And then immediately they start to disintegrate into black dust, and they're gone.
If only you had someone who had dispel magic on there.
Gosh. It's almost like I should have been in there.
You sure about that?
Maybe. Who knows?
Dude, you don't have any healing.
You fucking taking too much hits, bro.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he has healing, he has evasion.
Yes.
It's kind of the same thing almost.
I can take
You don't need to heal.
These guys have been rolling with +9 to hit. I don't know about you, Chief.
Plus, yeah.
Even then, I still have better AC than you.
That's like fucking 15 at most.
That is a 15 I have.
Okay.
You have 11. That is
So-
like the base armor of leather.
So Fitz, what do you want to do? You want to go after the other ones? Or do you
Yeah,
want
I'm
to-
gonna actually use, what is it? Fucking, I already forgot what that spell is specifically. The mind thing again?
Mind Connect?
Yeah.
Or the telepathic link or something?
Yeah.
Like that?
With Sammy.
Okay, so you touch his forehead.
Okay, we're gonna try splitting up. Is that a better idea, do you think?
Sammy's
Or-
like, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go this way, you go that way.
Yeah.
Try and find Victor, because they're obviously here.
Yeah.
They're obviously trying to mess with us.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think this is a trap? Do you think this is a trick? Something?
Some tomfoolery, if you will.
This does seem like a.
It might be. We have. I think we just need to get through all of them because
Yeah.
I think one of them has to be. the
We
real-
also could just tell Blackjack about this, because this is fucking suspicious as hell.
We could. Do you want me to, or do you want to go and tell him?
You can go tell him. I'll go
Okay.
look at for them.
So Sammy's gonna walk up
Yeah.
the stairs and he's gonna sprint up. Okay, Olivia.
Mhm.
So, you said you're 3 up, so you're 15 feet up in the air,
Mhm.
about. You see as you're up there healing, you notice an arrow go straight into the neck of the barbed demon that's still kind of trying to get up. Goes straight through the neck, and it falls to the ground and dies.
Interesting.
And you see from up above you flies down. You see Jasmine fly down. That's okay. She's on the ground now. And you see as this demon keels over and dies and disintegrates into ash. And you see as a golden orb comes out of creature's chest and floats up. And unless you want to try and
Swoop down and get
swoop
it.
down and get it, so Jasmine's going to try and grab it.
We're going for it.
Okay, go ahead. Go and roll dexterity.
Rolling dexterity.
Don't tell me you did.
I have rolled so many 20s today.
Oh my god.
Not even gonna bother. Got 18, but can't be 20.
Okay, so she grabs the orb barely before you do, and it disappears in her hand. She looks at you and smiles. She's like, "You should have third partied." Either way, you see as the light goes up on her body, and it turns into this beautiful ornate armor, and then her bow also gets transformed into this really beautiful looking bow. She's like, thanks. She flies off. Flies up into the air, and you see her go. You see her going towards the middle of the arena.
As she's like, probably panting after that fight. It's like, I'm going to fucking murder the shit out of her. Gonna let the Aura of Vitality heal her up the rest of the way.
Okay.
And let me check to see how long the other thing lasts. Because I don't think it would last too long, the Channel Divinity.
Okay, so go ahead and roll dexterity first.
Alright, that is a dirty 20.
You're running, you're sprinting, and you find this other pair. The exact same thing again. You see a tabaxi in a dress, a woman tabaxi, and then another bronze dragonborn. The same thing happens.
Being
Alright,
pushy.
Holds up his hand, says better luck next time. His left hand to his left eye. Better luck next time. They all solve. Something is not right.
I'm gonna talk to Sammy. Is everything going good over there?
Sammy responds and says, yeah, I talked to Blackjack, but he says he doesn't seem like, he doesn't want to interfere right now. He says that he thinks you can handle it. Whatever that means.
God damn it.
He did say though that he can sense magic being casted in like basically the opposite side of the arena.
Alrighty, then I'll just go there.
So do that. Back to you. Where do you want to go?
Rolling the shoulders a little bit after that fight. I imagine as she's walking, she's casting Mending on herself just so that things don't look as bad.
Gotcha. So is she gonna be walking through the woods towards the center, or where's she going?
Well, you said the corners are cut off, right?
Yeah, well, at this point you hear, the announcement of the next bubble, and it's starting to close in on you. It's not super close to you, but
What about this guy right here?
yeah, you can walk to him.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So you're gonna walk over to that guy. Man, I have time. Might have to rush things along a little bit. Okay, so forest. Let's see what you get. Okay, so you're gonna walk up and through the bushes. You walk up and you see. Okay, so you walk up and you see this green orb sitting in there, but you notice sleeping right next to it is a large brown bear.
Scary.
So it's sleeping right now. So you can technically, if you wanted to, get a
Yeah, I'll do that.
surprise attack.
Oh,
If you, I guess. What do you want to do? This is not much fun.
surprise attack might be the better option.
Because you'll have to roll stealth for surprise attack.
Yeah.
See if you don't make it up.
I would have to roll stealth for a surprise attack.
Yes. Approaching it.
Well, since we're rolling stealth anyways.
Might as well, yeah.
11.
You wake it up.
That's fair.
As you're approaching, you hear it go, and it starts to get up, and it puts one paw, another paw, and it's standing up. And sadly, boop, 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 boop.
Oh no.
That's the bear.
Oh, I thought he just turned into a cowboy.
He's actually a cow bear.
Can I try animal handling to calm
It's
him
like
down?
Tekken.
Animal handling?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Alright.
see it growling like.
Because I know some animal handling.
Okay.
It's like Tekken.
That one's a lot better. That's a 22.
Okay. Yeah. Oopsie. Yeah. Okay. So you walk up to the bear. You kind of hold your hand, like the Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
He's
with the
like-
Velociraptor.
Velociraptors. He's like, "Arr, arr," and you put your hand on him. And how do you want to do it? Do you want to like try and pet it? Do you want to like embrace the moon or something like that? just be like, feel the moon, my child. And
Probably the the bear just like, oh.
the moon like falls on his back. Rolls over
Probably a bit of petting if you would allow me to.
Okay.
Maybe embracing a little bit of
So
moon.
you stroke the top of the bear's head, and then you're like, let the moon guide you. And the bear's like, oh, and falls back to sleep.
Pog.
Congratulations, you beat the encounter! Yay!
Yay.
Alright, we're gonna
The green
get that.
orb is yours to take.
Alright, just gonna just.
Grab it. It goes straight through your hands, and you feel as going down your body this green light, and your armor gets turned into chain armor.
Fuck! Yes!
Your-
Finally!
Your warhammer stays the same.
Nah, that's fine.
Dang.
We're higher again, boys. Let's go.
Now you're like super hard to beat. But either way, it's actually funny. That was the boss that you fight, the barb demon.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually the weakest of the bosses
That's
that are in this arena.
That's
Either way, and you you then hear the announcer say, "All right, everybody, an hour has passed."
Fuck.
And you were too focused on fighting to really hear the announcements, and focused on everything to hear the announcement. Not to mention that you were getting muffled by trees and stuff. So
Yeah, but I would know an hour's passed because the warhammer would go away.
the warhammer would go.
Yeah, the spiritual warhammer. I
How
still
would
have.
we say 40 minutes?
Alright, 40 minutes has passed.
40 minutes have passed, and the circle is about to like right here. So you're like on the edge.
Could
of
you
it.
draw that again?
Yeah, it's like
All right, so the ice boss is still in play.
the ice boss is still in play. So is that boss.
All right then. I guess we're gonna try to head for the ice boss then, see what's going on there.
Okay, well the barriers are still not down yet. It takes an hour for the barriers to drop. Each section is cut off from each other.
All right. Oh, so like the section like forest middle.
Yeah, like there's a barrier, and then a giant barrier around the circle of the middle island.
So
Basically, you're stuck in your section.
I'm stuck in
until
my
an
section
hour.
for a bit, until an hour.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna backtrack, I guess, a bit, but we're gonna head. Fuck. Yeah, we're just gonna head for that little dude up there.
Okay, so you run, and it takes you about 15 minutes to get there. So you have about 5 minutes left with the spiritual weapon, and you're gonna run into a.
I got third party save. Yeah. And I could have attacked them while they were flying away because I could also fly, but like, it's too late. Oh boy.
Yikes. So you walk in and you see two like undead creatures, like green undead creatures, like, and they look pretty powerful.
You said I'm dead though, right?
They're undead.
Told the dead. That's necromancy. That wouldn't hurt them very much. I could
And
just.
you see like about 3 to 4 dead bodies around them.
Nice.
And they've got like the hearts of them, and their lungs are like out on the ground, their bowels are their deep bowels, and one of them's looking at the heart like.
Are they close together?
Yeah.
Like within 5 feet?
Yeah.
I could moonbeam them and hit them both.
Sure.
All right.
It is level 1, right?
It's level 2 actually, and it's radiance. Should I try it?
So it's fire and flame.
Fairy fire. I mean that's level 1.
Yeah.
I mean I could hit them with that level 1 radiance. Which is coming at you with that level 1 radiance.
It's coming at you.
Or I could just sacred flame it.
Yeah, that could work too.
You think I should sacred flame it?
Is it better than fairy flame?
I mean it does damage and it's radiance. Fairy fire just highlights them so I get
Oh,
to
yeah.
attack them easier.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So we're going to try to hide in the tree line, and since Sacred Flame, you know, it just kind of goes to its target regardless of cover. We're going to hide behind something. We're just going to,
Okay.
and that's going to be a Wisdom saving throw. Maybe it's Dex. I think it's Dex.
I think it's
Oh no, my one minifigure's still in there. Oh, what shall I do?
Is it Dex?
I think it's Dex. Dexterity saving throw, or it's 2d8 damage of radiance.
What's the Dex?
It's 15.
Okay, none of them save.
None of them.
Neither of them.
All right.
The two of them.
In that case, fuck, what was it again? 2d8? 2d8 radiance.
Gotcha.
Decently strong. So it's 8 radiant damage total.
So they look behind, they turn around and see you, and they start to hiss, and they start to float towards you. You realize they're not walking, they're floating.
Oh, fuck.
They start floating towards you, and one of them is going to hold out its hand to its chest, and you see smoke popping out, and it's going to turn into this larger maw demon. And it's going to go, and it's going to like, just a little bigger, still looks a little humanoid, and but it looks bigger. And the other one is going to come at you and try to claw you. So we'll just say that these two will be our little.
Could I ask for, since I was hiding behind a tree when I cast that, would that do anything?
Besides get their attention, no.
So one of them is going to come up and try to claw you. It's going to hit. It's going to do 2d8 plus 4. 14 damage.
All right.
Come on, man. Claw you. Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Investigation.
Or intel.
Intel?
Intelligence.
Same bonus either way. 9.
Okay.
If I'm going to figure out what they are, I'm going to need detect magic, so it's
You
not.
do not notice anything. Okay, so it is now your turn, but we're gonna go back to Fitz. So Fitz, as you're sprinting across the arena, you make your way to the other side, and you notice that there is a set of magenta bronze dragonborn sitting in the stands. What do you want to do? You hear on the intercom. It was like, Fitz, I'm at another pair of them. Do you want me to go up to them?
Sure, but let me go first to grab him. Yeah.
You go walk up and grab them?
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk up and grab them, and you look and you see this old wretched hag under this in this magenta dress, and you know, it's a bronze dragonborn. Looks kind of like Victor, but not Victor. And the old wretched hag says, She holds up her left hand to her left eye, and instead of disappearing, she teleports to the to the back, like the stairs coming down the road. She teleports up to the hallway.
Huh. I'm gonna tell Sammy that she get teleported.
It's like, are you gonna chase her?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll dex.
Ooh, that is a 23 or 21.
Okay. So you sprint up there really fast, and you get up there, and she says, the old hag says, "You'll never be able to stop him."
Who the fuck are you talking about? I just want my friend back.
She holds her hand up, and she teleports, and it looks like she went up. So,
Bitch.
you can't see it.
Bitch.
Okay, back to Olivia. What do you want to do?
Alright, so I guess I'm going to tap into my domain and feat spells since those don't cost lots. So yeah, let's start tapping into what we have. We're gonna. You said there's 2 of them. One's bigger and one's just like eh.
Yeah, one's medium.
Alright, we're just gonna go for the medium looking fellow, and we're just gonna slap a big old beam of moon on him.
Big meme.
A meme beam, if you would. The beam. Is that moonbeam? Alright. And since this is his first time entering into there, okay, so it's 2d10. It's a Constitution saving throw.
How much?
It has to 15 save.
14, okay.
Alright, so that's 2d10 radiance going on to him. Where's my
Eight.
d10? Is this a d10? Probably.
Yeah, that is a d10.
7 plus 3, so
10.
10 radiant damage. I don't know if they're undead, it would be doubled, but
Okay.
I have no idea if they are or not.
It is double.
Alright, so that's 20 in total. Then,
Does it hit both of them?
they're.
They aren't a line.
No, it's a cylinder going up. I think.
Cylinder going up. Okay, gotcha.
I would
This is the
imagine.
one. Gotcha.
So, with that said and done, Unless I could angle the moonbeam, can I? Is this a thing I can do? No, shine's down, so. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, after that, we're gonna create some distance, and we're gonna Misty Step, and this is more or less the arena, right?
Technically, you can angle moonbeam,
2, 3, 4, 5.
but you need a mirror.
I didn't realize I needed a mirror. We're just gonna disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. That was my bonus action. I might not do it for that then. I know there's another thing I can bonus action. I can move the moonbeam. I think I'm gonna do that and just move it on to the other fella.
Okay.
And so he's gonna have to also make the
He
constitution.
saves.
All right, then it's half 2d10. There it
Well,
is.
technically it's normal because he's undead, so it's double.
That's
So it's
okay.
Cancels out.
10
Wow.
plus 4,
10.
so 14.
10.
10, 10, 10, 10.
10, 10. There we go.
Alright.
So say 14?
14 beans. And when he starts his turn, he's gonna have to make the saving throw again since he's starting his turn in there.
Gotcha. Okay. So, at this point, the one closer to you is actually going to also Misty Step back and disengage. Use her action to disengage.
Well, Misty Step, you don't have to disengage. You can just teleport.
Oh, yeah. But she's going to use her thing to disengage. She's actually going to... This guy, the bigger demon, is going to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come right up to you.
He's gonna have to make that saving throw again real quick.
Does not. So
6 plus 9, 15. Double that, 30 radiant.
30. 30.
Alright. So it's going to come up to you, and it's going to take both of its claws and come down for 2 claw attacks.
Alrighty.
18,
18. Yeah, without hit.
12.
No.
18 though.
8, 12 damage.
Cold damage.
We are in Scotland. Okay.
Alright.
That'll be their turn. You're running in.
My turn now? Alright. Clearly this thing can't have much more health, right? You think I should just ram it onto him? Alright, I could also just force damage him with the thingy. The thingy, I can just...
Oh yeah, you still have that, right?
For now, I have like 5 minutes of it.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we're gonna force him.
Force him to say.
We're gonna force him to say the N-word. I'm gonna cast command. No.
Say it.
Say it now. Alright, so a
Word.
16 to hit.
Actually, I'm not looking at this one. No, does not hit.
Alright, well that's scary. Alright, in that case we're just gonna ram the moonbeam back onto him.
Okay.
So once again, I need a constitution saving throw from him.
How long does the moonbeam last?
Moonbeam lasts a minute.
He saves.
Alright, so it's just regular 7 plus 5, 12 radiant damage. Clearly, he can't take much more of a beating, right? Looks like almost at 50 at least.
Okay.
He's your demon right there.
So it's going to. It's not a demon. Actually.
Oh.
It's a zombie, undead, some sort.
A monstrosity.
It's actually a fae.
Oh.
Weird. It's a green hag,
Ah.
Makes sense.
but it's a male hag because we're not gender new. We're not gender specific here.
We're gender fluid, as you could see.
fluid.
Fluid like gender you do.
So, the one of us is gonna do another 2 claw attacks as a mod. Hits. Does not hit. Okay. So one of them is going to do. Where's my D8? There we go. No, wait. There it is.
18 damage.
Yep. And the one in the back is going to cast. What looks to be a. What is this? Make a wisdom saving throw.
I got you. Wisdom is my game. 24.
24. You definitely save, so you take half damage. She's going to do vicious mockery. She's gonna hold her hand out, and you're gonna hear like insults come through your ear and like mocking the moon and stuff like that. So you're gonna take 3 damage, 3 psychic damage, and then with her other hand, she's gonna hold it out, and she's going to. She's gonna hold out her hand. You're gonna see a ball of flame start to appear in her hand. Go ahead and roll intelligence.
Intelligence. All right.
Nothing here.
Nine.
So you see it and you're pretty sure that it's a fireball. And she holds her hand out and it starts to move towards you. That's where we're at right now.
All right.
She's far enough away that you'll have enough time to
Get out of the way.
if you want to.
Anything else?
No, what's that?
My turn?
Yep.
All right, cool. We are going to. I could turn on dead.
Yeah. But that fireball could also be flaming straight out of
Yeah, you know,
Be
I
like-
can Misty Step away though.
Yeah. That's a reaction, right? That's a reaction.
I'm gonna need a Wisdom saving throw, Chief.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Needs to pass 15.
9.
9. Well, guess what?
What?
We're turning them. So they're all afraid.
All undead. They're all
So
dead.
they gotta
Yeah.
start using their movement to just start moving away
Running
from me.
away, yep. Okay.
All of them are dead again.
What do you want? Anything else?
We're definitely getting out of there. Bonus action. Where's the green orb at if you had to place it on this map? Is he the green orb?
Yeah, it's the green orb.
It's me.
All right,
the
we're
green
just
orb.
gonna.
It's
Hello, I'm a
1,
green orb.
2,
It's
3,
me,
4.
green orb again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make it 5. And we're just gonna slide on in and yoink it.
Okay. So,
Yoink me.
okay, so while you're yoinking that, we'll just say you yoink it. You need to, because they are afraid of you, so they're gonna try and stop you. So, you see this thing start to turn away, but then it magically appears right here, and then starts moving away. So go right back to where it was. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's there.
It also has to use dash action to go away.
Dash. Okay.
It's a very strong thing against undead.
Also, isn't it an opportunity attack or whatever?
I could, but like, do I really want to bother?
Okay, so they're all the way over there. The thing was, is that that was an illusion.
Hmm.
That one there was an illusion. She was actually right here,
Hmm.
protecting the orb. But since she did that, she had to unveil herself and run away.
Hmm.
So, yeah. So I mean, basically, if you want to just take the orb and run, is that what you want to do?
I am not doing too hot, and I don't want to burn too many more spell slots
Okay.
here.
So you grab the green orb, and you feel you don't feel your warhammer change at all, but you feel in your other hand you get a mace.
Mace.
It's a +1 mace.
+1 mace. It's a 1d6. You know, spiritual weapons is a little bit better, but I'm losing that soon though.
Oh. That's a flail.
But yeah, so yeah, fuck it, it's a flail.
You sure? You still? Oh wait, no, that's mastery.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 1d8 then, and it's +1. You said.
Yeah, flails are different.
Yep. Those are.
A lot different.
All right. Anything else?
Do you
All
wanna
right. Yeah, we're
disengage?
booking it out of there, and we're gonna heal. And after a minute's time, they would figure out that, hey, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Who are you?
Wait, Which flare you want?
No.
I just want a
normal
flail.
flail.
You get
Iron flail.
You get a fucking one that's flamed. You get flamed.
I get flamed.
Flamed.
Boy, you motherfucker.
Anyways, yeah, no, we're gonna hide out somewhere. We're gonna.
Okay, he's gonna hide in some bushes and heal up.
Yeah.
Okay. So you then hear, ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour is now up. The barriers, keeping apart the 4 zones will now be dropped. And you hear and see, like all the barriers drop. And he's like, as of this point, there are 20 contestants left. It seems like the pickings are thin.
I'm gonna stretch a bit, and the zone's like still closing in more or less, right?
So the zone now is so Egyptian boss is out.
Swamp boss is out.
So do you want to come up here?
Is
You
the
were-
Tundra
you were,
boss in, or?
You were over here.
Yeah.
So the Tundra boss is out now.
Tundra boss is out.
So you were right here, and the zone is gonna be like right there. So you're gonna have to move up.
Alright, so yeah, let's move up.
So you're gonna move up right there. It's gonna circle in. So it's basically just this main island.
Alright. What about that little dude right there? Is that in?
That's an enemy.
Yeah.
You're over here. If you want to run all the way across the front and fight that guy, you can. Or you can go in the middle and get the 4 golden orbs that are just sitting there.
That's true, let's do that then.
Okay. So as the barriers drop, you hear a lot of yelling, running, and as you're making your way out, you make your way out to this beach, and you notice that people are already on the island. You know, people are fighting and beating up, and you see Jasmine going shh, 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 like fucking shooting her arrows. She's up in the sky though, she's flying. But I will say though, 1 orb is gone. This orb is gone. You see that orb though, is still there. And you see there's 2 people fighting right here. Jasmine's over here. You notice no one's trying to go for the orb. So if you want to, you can try to come out dash to it.
We're booking it. We're booking for it.
So go ahead and roll dexterity because you will have to swim a little bit unless you want to float over.
I could fly over if I wanted to.
You could just float over and speed vibing.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go with that. 19.
Perfect. Okay, sweet. So you run. You basically float. It's just like it's like
The
like
moon.
this, like this. You just like
We're in like a moon shape
People are,
going
still
across the river.
people are still in the water, just like, what
yeah.
the fuck
There's some
is
people
this?
still in the water. Yeah. And you go up to the orb, and you get it.
Snatched.
Snatched. So you finally feel your warhammer start to change and mold and form into something that you've never been able to feel in your hand before. And it gets a little longer, and there's a strap that runs around it, little gold edges, and it runs up, and you see a circle that has like a sun emblem on the top of it, and you're holding it, and you immediately know, because anyone who holds it knows what it is. You have something called the Dusk Crusher.
The Dusk Crusher.
Damn.
Frowning a bit at this.
Basically, it's an item that when holding it, you know exactly what it is, and you have the ability to take a bonus action. You can activate the Warhammer, and basically what happens is you activate a radiant circle that will appear through the hammer. It looks like that.
Oh, I got you. I've seen that before. Yeah.
That is
So
pretty cool.
you can take a bonus action to activate that, and when activated, you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls you made with this magic weapon, and you deal radiant damage instead of normal damage. And you can also cast Sunbeam with it.
Okay, Sunbeam. Okay. Sunbeam.
It's basically just Moonbeam, but sun. Because it's
+2 to Sunbeam and Damn. Then I got +2 to roll and Damn. Sunbeam, was there something else? Oh,
Nope,
only
that's it.
radiant damage.
That's it. Radiant. So yeah, +2 to all attack and damage rolls, and then you get Sunbeam, and you can turn the thing on or off basically. And so now you have this dope ass fucking warhammer.
It's as good as my spiritual weapon, except, you know, I can't throw it, so I might just go up to her and be like, hey, you want this as a son?
You want this?
I'll trade you.
I will trade you personally.
A trade offer. I give you something, you give me something moon related.
I will only take something moon related.
man.
Yeah, no. Or it could be quite a thing of irony to defeat someone who praises the sun with something of the sun. She might enjoy that. I think that might be the only justification
So
in keeping it.
you hear the monster say, "Alrighty, 15 remaining." And you notice they're like the two people fighting are dead over there. Both of them are dead. They both stab each other in the heart at the same time. Very ironic.
Hog.
So you're pretty much by yourself on the middle of this island. You're right here. Jasmine's over here, and the others are like spread out somewhere in the water.
There's no
still.
more golden orbs.
No more golden orbs. Jasmine took the other one, and you can see that she not only has a bow, but she also now has a really elegant looking sword, like a really cool sword, and it's on blue flames burst out of it.
You gonna trade?
Is that a moon sword by chance?
She looks at you. She's like, "Why are you talking to me?
Cause I got something of the sun. I don't want it.
I like the sun, but no." And she turns back around and starts shooting more people. It's like, "Fight, goddammit!"
Fuck you.
It makes it more interesting talking. That's
Anyways, yeah, no. I guess we're just gonna go about fighting anyone else on the
Okay.
island.
Cut. Going back to Fitz. Okay. So what were you doing?
Do I know where any stairs are yet?
You don't see any stairs.
Fuck. Sammy, if they're on the roof, there's something.
They're on the roof. What? I don't think there's a roof.
They
I mean,
went
there's-
up.
It's a stadium, but like I don't think that's roof accessible.
I
you
don't
know?
think there's a roof. I don't know what you're talking about.
They went up.
They went up?
They looked like they
Just
went.
say they teleported up
They
there.
teleported up.
I can't. I mean, like, wave your hands up in the air.
Fucking.
Okay, I don't see anything above you. There's nothing above you.
They're
I'm looking at the other, like, from an angle. I can't see anything above you. Like, nothing above, or if they're not above the stadium, they must be inside above the stadium or something. I don't know.
What the fuck is this?
See, it would have been really helpful if you would have also telepathically connected to Blackjack. Also.
It would have, but
Or
I thought
Olivia.
you would have.
Or
That
Olivia.
would've been fun.
I was thinking of that, but that would be cheating from.
Well, actually, the white light that you went through also dispels any magic that you had on you before the.
Not
before the-
very.
But like, if you use anything in there, you're fine. But beforehand.
I got you.
So if you would have done Channel Divinity or anything like that beforehand, it would have dispelled it.
I fucking could have been using two hands this entire time because I don't have a shield. Fuck.
Yeah, you could have. You don't have your shield anymore, right now at least. You technically have a warhammer and a flail.
Probably keeping the flail in the
Dual
back
wield.
pocket.
It's really hard to dual wield.
It is hard to do.
Unless you have dual wielder feet, I cannot dual wield.
Yeah, you
those.
cannot do it.
Oh no, you can't because both
Yeah.
of them ain't white.
You can choose to use one or the other, but either way. So, what do you want to do, Fitz?
Fuck. Do they go outside? No. They teleport.
Sammy butts in and says, "The one that I was at just disappeared again. What is with this fucking left hand, left eye thing?
I really
I don't understand it."
I don't know.
What?
Stop Thanos.
It's just
I
people
don't-
people in the middle right now.
I don't know, man.
People who got forced to wear that magenta dress.
I do know that it's an old lady now, so I guess. Fuck, I don't know. Go up, try to find some stairs to go up to.
Okay.
Roll for-
1 second.
Also, this is what a flame mace is.
Fuck you, right here, make sure.
That's your mace, bitch ass.
I don't need it though. I
You
have this
do.
cool warhammer.
You also have a fucking, what is it? Flamed flail.
The thing is, the only reason to have the warhammer is because it can cast sunbeam. Like otherwise, it's just on par with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Or better yet, I can mutate the hammer into the spiritual weapon, which would be pretty cool. Nah, let's just have two hammers and just go fucking ham. You know?
So, you want to look for a staircase?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception, please.
Damn it. 6.
Nothing. You ain't got nothing.
I can't find stairs, Sammy.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm pretty far away. It would take me a little bit to get over to you.
Fuck. Look for other people like other.
Okay,
Once-
there's some little ways I can go to see if they. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'll get back to you.
Okay. Fuck. Am I able to go back inside the stadium if I like go outside?
Oh, Sunbeam is a 6th level spell?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
You can only use it once.
Can only use it once, though.
So
I don't have to pay to go back inside.
you cannot for security reasons.
Fuck. Can I look outside if she's out there?
Oh, there's no windows at the stadium.
I was assuming the door. I don't know.
You're not anywhere near the entrance. Like if we were to say this is the entrance over here to the stadium, this is the gambling booth over here. You guys walked over here and Olivia went down there, yada yada. You're probably like over here right now. You're nowhere near the entrance.
Fuck. I lost her. Fuck. Hmm.
Your Instagram links never work for me.
They never work?
For some reason.
Then you'll never know what I said.
Never know what you said.
But he will.
It always airs out.
If you really want to know, I linked the juice that makes you explode. Most overpowered in the item in the game needs nerfs. It's working.
Hmm.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to think of what to do.
What
I
are you
don't.
doing?
What?
What are you doing?
What the dog?
I'm trying. Putting stairs still. I don't know. I can't do that again, can I?
Magically, a pair of stairs appear. Oh! It's like,
No.
okay, well, if you have nothing to do,
Other than go back to blackjack, I guess.
okay. I will move it over to back to Olivia. Okay, so Olivia, there's approximately 40 minutes left in the game. What do you want to do? The whole arena is closing in. It's now officially just this main circle.
Yeah, well, we've been picking off people in the middle, both me and the other person.
That's
How many are
what
left that we can see?
10.
10?
10 or less.
I guess you just continue picking off.
Hmm?
It is the noble thing to do.
Yeah. That would be noble, but
Are they all fighting like one-on-one with another person, or are some of them trying to hide?
they have
I can use that Uber perception to find them if I need to. Uber perception.
perception.
It's cool. Sorry,
So, are any hiding, or are they all in like a fight?
There, some are hiding, some are in a fight. There's 2 people fighting. You can see.
Can I try to find one of the hiding people? Just like disappear into the woods and come up behind them, just like, hello there.
Hello there. Hello there. Yeah, but as you start to as you start to walk forward, to go do this, you feel a hand come onto your shoulder and turn you around, and you see, standing in front of you, you see a beaten and bloodied Victor is standing right in front of you, and he looks emotionless and dead. And he looks at you, pushes you back, you stumble back about 10 feet, and he looks at you emotionless, like a dead face, and he starts to cry. Like, just with no emotion, just tears start streaming down. And then you see, like, there's no way this could have happened, like, without magic. You see, outstepping from behind Victor, you see a magenta dress start to flow out from behind Victor, and it looks up, and you can't see its face for some reason. Like, something like a magical darkness, shroud of darkness is over her. Her dress actually does have a hood, so it's kind of shrouded in darkness.
Oh, bitch.
And she looks at you. She gives you little toodles, and Victor looks at you,
crying in his eye, with tears in his eyes. For a split second, he breaks out of whatever trance he's in, and he says these words to you.
Fuck. What happened to it? My notebook. I only have the one notebook.
I'll keep it in mind.
It's right behind you.
Fuck.
Dumbass.
All right. Yes.
He says, not dead. Find me. Negative. And then he says, run! And immediately he takes a step forward, and out of nowhere, he disappears. He walks into nothing and disappears. And the magenta lady kind of looks at you and waves goodbye and then disappears until the little petals fall on the ground. And then 2 seconds go by. Nothing happens. Olivia, you're stunned. And immediately you see out of the exact place that Victor walked into, out steps a foot. And out comes this giant, horned, lanky creature that walks out. He looks very demonic, dark blue skin, tall, super tall, and it walks out from where Victor went in, and it's standing there. And immediately you notice as his foot touches the ground, darkness starts to spread, and death and despair starts to flow through the ground, and it starts to approach you.
Oh fuck.
Fuck
We're
this
getting the fuck out of there.
Fuck that shit.
So you start to run away. How far do you want to go?
Or at least going a full turn's length, so
30 feet?
60 feet, turn around, see if it's still going.
So you fucking book it. And you see as this creature walks out, and it kind of starts to crackle a little bit, and you notice that it doesn't have a face. It looks like a knight's helmet of a face, and it has 2 big horns curling around it. And you notice that there's a black mist that follows it wherever it walks. And with your eyes, you see this.
Ah.
Oh, damn.
Shadow Man
You see
with
that thing.
horns.
You see that thing walk out, and you notice that there is 2 people. There's 2 people to the probably like the back of it, that are within 30 feet of it. And as this darkness reaches them, it crawls up them, and they all instantly die immediately. And you don't know what to do. What do you want to do?
Can I still see I think her name is Jocelyn? Jasmine. Can I see her?
Yeah.
Is she like flying above the ground?
She is. If you look for her, you can see that she's staring at this creature now.
Olivia's going to call out to her and says, I don't really know what's going on, but can we call a truce for the time being?
Yeah. I don't know what that thing is. And she tries to shoot a couple arrows at it, and they just go. They don't even pierce it. And it starts. As it looks, it kind of tilts its head and lifts its foot and starts to move slowly towards you. And as the foot steps, 30 feet of darkness.
Like magical darkness or that?
No, it's like a ground like
the ground
box.
darkness. Gotcha.
And it's not even making any gestures. It's just slowly. Its hands are to its side, and it's slowly walking towards you. Every step it takes is 15 feet.
Fuck me.
So, either way.
I think we should start flying. I feel like this is the final thing.
Fitz, we go back to Fitz. Fitz, you curl up on a ball. In a ball, you feel a pain that you've never felt before in your stomach. You fall on the ground, and you hear a voice, a very, very familiar voice that says, "You never should have broken our contract."
Lied to me.
And you now realize that this wasn't planned. None of this was planned.
How I'll rid this world of pointless wars, Jack.
And you hear the voice say, I hope you have fun with my friend.
This shit ain't fun. Fuck you.
And then you don't hear any voice and the pain goes away. And Olivia, as are you trying to fly away?
Yeah, I guess she's flying now.
Okay.
Using the steps of night.
As you fly up to where Jasmine is and the creature is still walking towards you, you, Fitz, instantly teleport back to the suite. And Blackjack is right there. He is the one who brought you. He's like, so yeah, I lied. That coin is not. It's a
Teleport.
It's like a link. I can bring you. I can go to you. Don't even explain it. What the fuck?
That magenta bitch summoned it, I guess.
Magenta. You did tell me.
Yes.
Well, didn't think I was gonna have to fight anything right now, but I don't think any of you guys can take a Nightwalker, can you?
I'm not
I've
there.
never seen it before.
He's talking to Sammy. And
I've never seen
Sammy,
it before.
you don't know what a Nightwalker is.
Nope.
Well, let's just say stay back.
Yes.
And he instantly teleports away. Olivia appears right next to you, flying.
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Is this part of the game?
No.
Okay.
This is not part of the game.
Okay.
Do you know what that is, Olivia or Jasmine? Jasmine shakes her head.
Should I make like an intelligence, nature?
You wouldn't know what this is.
I'm just gonna shake my head like, I know all my years of travel, no.
This is a creature of death called a Nightwalker.
The death thing I can understand.
What happened?
Well,
There's only one way this thing can be summoned into a world, a plane.
she's just gonna yell everything that she saw, including Victor being under like a weird trance.
The only way to summon a Nightwalker is to force another person, another soul, into something called the negative plane.
He's going into the negative.
So negative plane, many people don't survive the negative plane. The negative plane sucks the life and soul out of any person, any living creature that goes into it. And if a soul is provided into the negative plane, a Nightwalker is brought forth and is able to be commanded by the person who brought the sacrifice. The thing is I don't know if you know this, Olivia, but this world is different than most.
I've seen that, yeah.
This world is thin, one would say. Many planes can be jumped, many dimensions can be brought to this place. Everywhere in this entire world is a thin dimensional plane, meaning that any dimension you need can be accessed pretty much at any time with the right spell or the right cantation. I never thought someone would try and do this in my game. But looks like I need to deal with this. I need you guys to stay back. This thing's very deadly.
Alright, we do.
So Fitz, you're up in the booth watching.
Yes.
The Nightwalker, Blackjack, fucking to the ground, looks up at it and says, "Interesting creatures these ones are. All they are, mindless demons, walking, killing, devouring. Understandable where you're from, why you're here, don't know necessarily, but I will say whatever your intentions are, get it out." And the creature looks at Blackjack and then lifts his head, turns, looks up at you, Fitz, takes his finger, takes one of his fingers out and points at you.
Hello.
Please make a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I gotta go back to my.
You now have AIDS.
You are now gay.
Nat 20.
What? He's not lying.
Okay. You will want to take half of this damage.
So you don't die instantly, you're just
You don't
dying
die
slowly.
instantly, yeah. So hold up. I don't think I have. Wait, 9, 10. Okay, I do have.
Do you want one of my big boys?
No, I just needed 12d6.
You got this. It's like 66 now. And
Yeah,
like,
it's only 66.
Yeah,
so
only
you can-
6.
You can survive a 66. That's 36 max.
And then half of that, yeah.
No. I'm
Oh.
telling you, can survive the half.
It was a d12.
Mm.
Oh, never mind. 60.
No, it was 6d. No, it was sorry, 6d6. No,
60.
12d6.
12d6. So
Dude,
what's 12d6?
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
6, 6, 6, 4, 6, 5, 5, 4, 6, 5. Like, that was almost max.
You wanted okay, so it's
Hold
like
on.
a few below max.
Hold up. No, I'm just gonna add it up real quick. We got 6 plus
So that's
2
half, and
plus
then I use
6
uncanny
plus
dodge
4
then.
plus
You can't
3
uncanny
plus
dodge a
plus
spell.
I can't uncanny dodge everything.
Can he?
4 plus
It is vague as shit.
It's a saving throw.
30 damage.
I am not dead.
You're not dead.
Can I uncanny dodge that?
Can?
No, you cannot
Damn.
make it.
I
Alright,
told you.
15.
Wait, was the 30 already halved or?
No. Yeah, it was. Or was it half?
I'm asking him. God.
Man, I can't
You
wait.
are now frightened also.
Fuck!
You are
Wait,
super.
isn't that doing stuff in the mind?
Frightened creature disadvantage ability to creature not willing to move closer.
Frighten's a condition. If it was like a
It's not
It's not.
telepathic.
Okay.
Basically, you have disadvantage on attack and ability checks. And
Luckily,
you also,
I am.
And you also are intensely afraid to move closer to that creature.
Yes.
being frightened is fun.
You feel as like this black mist circles your body, and you start to creak and groan in pain and agony. You actually break your arm also,
My fucking arm!
and you
Break your
fall-
arm on
You
accident.
fall to the ground, and you fall to your knees, staring at the creature. You cannot break eye contact with the creature now.
What the fuck?
If you do,
Oh god.
so creature's staring at you. Blackjack then approaches and he says, going for him, I see. And he pulls out a little wand, like a very small little twig wand. He's like, I forget necessarily how strong you people are, but let's just see. He takes it and he Harry Potter's it and he casts it, and 5 fireballs, mini fireballs, come out, and it's a condensed version of a fireball. So it's the damage without the area.
Yeah, I got you.
So 5 of them go straight into the creature's chest.
Some magnetic shit.
So it's gonna take. Anyone got some d6s they can let me borrow? Actually, here, I'll just roll. I'll just roll on.
I got a big D6.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll roll on. I'll roll on Beyond D&D
All good.
because I need. Let's see. How many d6s do you think? I think.
Oh
need
man, you're the one
4,
character.
5,
different.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay.
Yeah. I feel like this is
79 damage
to the boy or
to the boy.
okay,
To the boy, the big boy. Which is
pretty good.
insignificant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to look at what a night worker is in Sandwich Hell, then not good, not Gucci. So you see it unfazed practically, and Blackjack's like, interesting, truly interesting.
Just nodding in like a little bit.
Olivia,
Yes.
come
Fine
here.
on over.
Okay, you are literally within 30 feet of it. You are at the barrier of its death and life.
I'm assuming Blackjack's also flying, but
He is flying.
alright, cool. Yeah, I'm right beside him.
You said you like moon stuff, correct?
A lot of moon stuff, yes, man. Sir.
Yes, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I mean,
man.
I'm not a man, but that's okay.
I'll let it slide.
He holds his hand up and points at Victor. Not Victor, sorry. Fitz, and he casts. Let's see what he casts. Exactly. The spell.
Dispel magic? Oh, that's the only one I know.
Shit's on a dark souls.
This is Dark Souls, actually.
Yeah. No wonder it sounded familiar. Which Dark Souls?
This should look like the battle pass.
Which she look like the battle pass? Most respect.
So he points at you and says, he uses mass healing word, which is a big boost. You get one,
My heart is not broken.
4, 18. Get 18 HP back.
Right on.
He says, Elijah says, Olivia, can I have your hand, please?
Yeah, sure. Give him his hand.
So as you hold his hand, you feel your magical power bolster.
Whew.
You feel the power, and he's like, okay, let's see if we can do this correctly. It's like we are going to cast Moonbeam together.
At what level?
7.
That is a powerful moonbeam, yes.
Yes, truly. Hold your hand. He's like, I just knew the power of the moon for a second.
Oh, good.
This thing has one weakness, radiant. And I thought you might be able to help. Hold your hand. He holds his hand up, and you notice that the sky literally shifts. And night appears. You see the moon, full, bright, beautiful, above this creature. And he says, Moonbeam! And you see as the moon itself shoots a beam of light directly on top of this creature. And I'm not gonna lie, Olivia's having the best time she's ever had in her entire life.
This is the best moonbeam I've ever been able to semi-do.
Okay, so it's going to be so he's using the 7th level spot, so it's going to be 7d10 plus the 2d10, so 12d10.
This is the biggest move.
The big moon.
I would really like to think he would just like hurl the moon at him. That's 10th level moonbeam.
The Majora's Mask.
10th level moonbeam. The forbidden one is where you just hurl the entire moon at them.
Okay, so he takes 78 damage right there, and it's still beaming down on him. Like he's like doing that. Actually, no, he's not. He's still not wounded. He actually ends up looking at you, Olivia, and he goes, he points his finger directly at you. Go ahead and go Constitution for me.
Constitution.
Get in that 20, fam.
I can try.
Do it.
There's no guarantees. That is an 18. Not good enough.
Man.
Best I can do.
Well, since you're holding Blackjack's hand, you're gonna take half damage because he has natural resistance. He's
Alright, cool.
sharing it with you. So,
Alright.
This thing is still not even a third of health.
Alright.
And it's actually now going to start like walking. So currently you guys are right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is where the night walker is.
Alright.
It's going to start running this way.
Good thing we can move the moonbeam on him.
Yes. So you're going to so it's gonna start running, and with a dash, it can move. Oh, forgot this thing can fly.
Interesting.
So it's going to start flying. It's going to go up. It has a fly speed of 40. So it's going to fly 40 feet over here, and it's getting close to the wall. And Black's just like, we need to stop it. We cannot let it get to the people. People are already screaming and trying to run out, but it's super congested. People are getting out really quickly. And so
I can try tossing a sunbeam onto him as well.
he lets go of your hand.
Yeah.
The moonbeam dissipates. He's like, and he fucking flies over to the creature, gets within its 30-foot radius, and basically he takes his hand and puts it on the top of its head, and he tries to like crush, and you see like radiant crumbles start to go into the head, and it just like takes his hand, smacks Blackjack, and he goes flying over to the wall, and he is in the wall, and sadly, let me see if he can. Okay, he's still conscious, so he's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of trying to get up, and the creature looks at you, Fitz, again, and it's coming towards you.
What the fuck?
It's flying up towards you, and since you weren't able to stop it, it's going to make its way to there, and it's 10 feet away from being 30 feet within people.
Yeah, I guess I'm starting to chase after this thing.
Okay. Jasmine's right behind you, trying to do something.
Yeah. As we're going after it, she's going to grit her teeth, say, God, I really hate doing this. She's gonna use the thing and cast Sunbeam using it.
Cast Sunbeam.
The
Okay.
thing.
Because that's also 7th level,
It's 6th level actually.
Still
It has to be cast at 7th.
Oh.
That's its default. Oh, it is 6. Never mind.
Yeah,
You got me. You fooled me, if you would.
Who fooled you?
Anyways, yeah, no. It's a Constitution saving throw. I'm just trying to get its attention, really. And if it fails, it's blinded. So, got that going for us.
It succeeds.
Fuck.
Very hard.
Takes half, right?
Yep. So 68.
Fuck it. Does one of you have
I
rolled
have it.
the D20 up? Yeah, could you just roll that for me?
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of D8s I don't want to roll.
Sneak attack. Bruh. I'm dead because I'm in the zone.
16 damage.
16 damage.
Halved.
Half. Oh.
No, that's
Yeah,
halved.
he saved.
That's halved. Okay.
Well, it's
16
because it's radiant.
damage. Oh, because it's just normal.
Yeah.
Okay, so 32 damage.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
Alright. This is Olivia's really just like trying to get to Fitz. Like, Fitz, you fucking bastard!
What do you fucking mean?
Run away!
I can't.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
He's frightened. He can't move.
Ah, fuck. Then you have to get within 30 feet of me so I can unfrighten you. I guess I'll start dashing at this point.
Okay. It's going to raise his hand at you again, Fitz,
No.
and nothing's gonna happen.
What?
And it looks at his hand. It's just, and it's just gonna continue to go towards you. And now it is officially within range of people. And as the 30-foot range starts to creep over people, you notice like people literally start
Disintegrating.
like decomposing, like bones, and it's like, at this point, it's killed 150 people just by being
There.
just by existing, and it's flying up to you right now, Fitz. It's about 2 turns away from you.
If I dash, could I try to get to Fitz first?
How much is your dash speed?
It makes it 60.
You would get there ever so slightly before it.
I have to try,
Okay, you're gonna dash this turn. Try and get
Yeah, I'm
there?
gonna start dashing.
Okay. Blackjack is going to appear behind the creature, open up his hand, and a lightning whip is going to appear. And it's going to and get like its throat and try and pull it, but it's still trying to fly. And it's just he's just trying to hold it back for you.
Alright, and as soon as I get close enough to Fitz, you will no longer be frightened.
Okay.
Fuck.
So another turn will go by. You'll take another dash action.
Yep.
You will get to Fitz. You are 1 turn away from him being there. He is broken out of this lash, and he is moving now towards you. You have 1 turn, aka a minute, to leave.
I don't think a turn lasts a minute, does it?
No, that's
Well,
like 5
it-
seconds.
In combat.
You guys aren't necessarily in combat right now.
Oh, okay.
You guys have a minute though. He's gonna be there in a minute.
All right.
So go ahead, try and break him out.
It's just what's the word? Boom, boom. That's done. And it's because of the Twilight Zone. That's how she can fly.
Yeah.
I can remove frightened from one creature instead of giving you that temporary HP.
Yeah.
So I shall do that. So, it's no longer frightened.
Okay.
This looks like a brave man.
So you kind of, Fitz, you wake up and you see this creature, this fucking terrifying looking thing, zooming towards you. Blackjack trying to do everything he can to keep it at bay, and it's flying towards you, and you now can move.
All right.
We have to go.
Run away.
Run away. Okay, so you guys are gonna run down the stairs, I presume.
Yeah.
Do you want to Misty Step at all?
Even if I was to Misty Step, I'd only bring myself. So I'm just
Oh, yeah, sure.
staying with Fitz.
Okay, so you guys start running down the stairs, and just so you know, about 300 people are dead. And it's gonna burst into the room. Everyone in the room dies immediately, and it's gone. And it senses where you've gone, and you're running, and you're now in the main hallway, and you're in a crowd of people, and it's going to. And Blackjack is like, no, and he then is like, closes his eyes, and it's kind of weird. You see like a shadow of himself kind of come back to him, and he opens his eyes and they're white, and he basically goes into the building, and he holds out his hands, and like this, and two sides of what looks like a D20 kind of shape. It's like a light. They close on top of it, and he's doing this with his hands, and he's kind of trying to crush the creature, and he's holding him back. And he screams at both you. He's like, evacuate everyone.
Get out of here, Fitz. I'm trying to get everyone else out of here.
What the fuck you need?
I don't know. I'm just gonna turn to Sammy and Jasmine, right?
Jasmine's there.
It's like, just make sure this guy gets out of here. Here's the target. I'm gonna try to evacuate everyone else.
Jasmine's like, well, wait, shouldn't the target go the other way of the people?
Yeah.
Try and get him out another way.
You wanna follow me?
Sure.
Actually, you're the champion here. Do you know any other secret entrances?
I do.
Alright, then we follow her.
Yes.
Okay, so you can't fly, little goblin?
Nope.
I can help him fly. He doesn't weigh
Okay.
much.
Cool. Okay, make him fly. So
Just pick him up.
yeah, you pick him up. They all start flying over the people, and the people are going this way. You're going this way now. And you see as less and less people, and you see the creature break through the stone structure and get down, and now it's in the main hallway. It has to duck down because it's too tall, and it's walking towards you, and it tries to raise its finger again and point it at Jasmine.
Thanks to the Twilight Zone, she does have temporary HP equal to
How much?
1d6 plus the cleric level.
Which is 11.
6.
12.
So, I mean, do you want to roll? It's your character, or I can roll.
You can go ahead and roll. I have enough rolling I'm gonna do right now.
9.
9. Okay.
That'll help so much.
Oh.
Yeah, well. Minus 9 is 44
God damn.
HP.
Well, if
So
she has more than me, then she'll be
you would
fine.
have died. She would have died, but your HP helped save her.
Thank you.
So she is now at, I think she's at,
You think I should pop the Aura of Vitality and start getting everyone healed up?
Does it go with you?
Yeah, it follows with me. That's why it's an Aura.
she's a 10 HP, and she looks horrible. Like you look and you're like holding Fitz, and you look back at her, and she's just getting mauled by these like demonic fog, and then it dissipates, and she just looks horrible, and she's like, ugh.
Yeah, probably.
It's over there, and you see a door. You see a door that it's kind of like out of the way, but it says emergency exit.
Let's use it then.
Okay.
I think this was qualifying as emergency.
And Blackjack kind
kind of crashes to the top and lands right in front of it. And he looks back and says, "Go."
Going.
You guys are going.
Push
Blackjack.
moving it.
Blackjack is going to. Give me one second. This song always gives me fucking Moon Knight vibes.
Also, while we're running, since it's a bonus action, I'll use just healing word to at the second level to make Jasmine not as bad.
I'm getting Prince of Persia vibes. If that was a good game.
I mean, I can't say for sure.
I played it, it was alright.
4 plus 4 plus 4. That's
21.
what? No.
Fuck.
That's 12. So it's 12 HP going to Jasmine. I'm starting to realize how bad healing word is.
You did 12 HP?
Yeah, 12 HP. Healing word's not the strongest thing.
22.
But you know, it's something I can cast in a bonus action because I'm assuming we're dashing right now. So
Yeah.
yes. All right.
Okay, so. I'm not listening to what Fitz.
Damn.
It's a good song.
Yeah. Shocking.
Okay, so he says, Blackjack, you see Blackjack hold out both of his hands as you guys are running away and kind of like looking back. And you see him shift them like this, and you see the ground that he's on literally shift with him, and that ground that
I'm going to get pizza.
it's cold as fuck, but I guess
I don't
it's
care.
not that bad.
Do you want that?
I'm good.
Anyways, continue on.
So he go like this. Both him and the creature go like that. And he looks back and says, "Get out of this town." And he shifts his hand back, and both him and the creature disappear.
Did you go with negative zone?
No,
Mm-hmm.
he plane shifted.
Ah.
Now he said to get out of this town, so I say we do just that.
Shopping. Let's go.
It's like, oh man, what a crazy night we had. Almost got
gotta
attacked
get
by
some shopping.
by a deaf person. Funny.
Man,
As,
random.
as we're like getting out of the town, Olivia's just, I was kind of looking forward to whatever was in that sack or that piece of meat.
Speaking of,
I mean, if you want to, you can try and go get it.
I really want to.
Really?
It's gone.
Do you even know where the prize is kept?
Nope. I am going to the betting area first to steal all
Do
of
you
them.
know who knows where the prizes are? Jasmine.
You're going to have to ask her if you really want this.
Jasmine, I know this is like out of nowhere,
Yes,
but
Goblin Man.
yes, this is Goblin Man is speaking. I know this is out of nowhere, and you're like very close to death. But do you know?
I feel fine.
Oh,
Been worse.
fair enough. Do you know where the prize is? Stuff. You want to get that?
Oh, Blackjack keeps them in his suite.
Damn.
Oh.
Wait, the game is still on. So do I still have the key?
I mean, it's not been 3 hours.
Sprint.
Do you want to go back?
Yes.
Sure.
Sprinting.
So as you're
I'll be back.
you're sprinting back, you notice that there's still that stuff on the ground where the creature was.
Well, I have to fly. You think you gotta convince me or Jasmine to fly you over?
Jasmine, can you please help me? Alright, thank you for at least trying.
How about this? If you help him, you'll be one step closer to being less Australian.
I just get this information in my head.
You feel it.
I feel it. All right, you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it.
Anything.
Anything for that. You know, Olivia's gonna look at Fitz, really narrow her eyes, like, I think this is something I want. He's gonna look back to Fitz.
Olivia's not used to doing stupid ideas, but for this
For
reason,
this.
she is all for it.
Anyways, we're taking him.
Okay, so you guys lift off. go back to his suite.
We'll say to the other fellas, we should make a quick rendezvous. You think we should meet up at the inn or like where we camped outside? Because he did say get out of town. Quickly.
Let's go to the inn first.
All right, we'll meet you at the inn where we stayed. Cool.
Wait. Before you leave, just gonna do a fucking mind thing real quick. I'm gonna see how many hours this does. 6 hours.
Not this again. Hi. Yeah. No. I see.
beggeth for food, please. Anyway.
Olivia, as you get mentally connected, you hear a distant bow, wow, 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 which then only makes you want to do this more. Either way, you guys fly into the suite. It's destroyed. Things, even the stone is being disintegrated by this mass of whatever this creature is. And you see that underneath the bar are the prizes. Just sitting there.
All of them, or
Yeah, all three of them. There's a meat, a really cool looking meat. It looks like just a steak, but it's changing colors rapidly. And there's a small, ornate little purple sack. And then there's a larger sack that Fitz immediately senses as gold.
gold? Right. What day?
Let's just take all of them.
Let us take all of them.
I say we were the victors of this.
Yes.
At least I am.
So you grab. Fitz obviously grabs the gold first.
Yes.
Holds it, hugs it.
It is good gold.
Do you also want to pick up that little bag?
Yes, I do.
It's like a little penny coin purse size.
Yeah.
And then you touch the meat in your hand, burns. You get.
Fuck.
It's hot. It's on a plate.
It's on a plate.
It's on a
Alright.
plate, yeah.
Take the
Okay,
plate.
so take the plate, I guess.
Take
Okay.
the plate.
So they shove the little bag in your pocket. You're holding the coins with one.
Oh, I
arm.
see. You're getting the items, not me. All right.
Do you want the money?
Later.
Later.
This is
So-
not the time.
So you now have a purple sack as your inventory, and you can decide what to do with the money later, and the meat you can also decide what to do with that later.
Mystery.
Yeah, she wants some mystery meat.
Either way,
One thing.
you and Olivia fly back. They're gone. Let's go down that emergency exit.
Yeah. Same place, meet up where we said we would meet up.
Okay, so about 45 minutes pass.
Uh-huh.
You guys are flying. You guys get back to your inn. The only reason it took so long is because you were kind of confused on where you were, like, according to everything. You eventually found the main street. You made your way back to your inn, and you see Jasmine and Sammy kind of in front of it. And you notice people are freaking the fuck out. Like, people are screaming and running, and there's chaos.
We should get out of town.
What about Victor?
No. Oh yeah, I found Victor, by the way, kind of.
Where is he?
Somebody goes, what?
Oh. He appeared before the dude appeared. Basically.
Yeah. I actually remember it perfectly.
From what I'm understanding, Victor was forced into the negative plane.
What's the negative point?
It's like a place where souls are sucked out of you.
Oh, that sounds nice and lovely. And
Exactly. It
deadly.
sounds. It's actually very nice this time of year.
Yes.
Anyways, basically, if your soul gets sucked, whoever pushed you into the negative plane can control the thing that came out. And I'm pretty sure we all saw the thing that came out.
Yeah, she pointed at me a lot.
He said a few things. He's not dead. Find me. And then he said negative, which I'm pretty sure alluded to the negative plane. And then he stepped into nothingness, and the lady behind him stepped into petalness.
I don't.
It's quite the experience. I can regale you with more information once we're out of the city.
Shopping.
Shopping. We can find another city, Fitz.
Yes, but what if there isn't?
What do you mean if there isn't? This is
But what if
civilization.
there's a cool dagger?
But the necrotic gloves. What if we just do one touch? Be simple. Anyway.
We go.
Well,
Okay.
recap.
So, you guys want to leave the city?
Yeah.
So you You get there, and you actually don't even wait. You just find the nearest wall and fly over and get out. You are now out of the city of Unity. And you notice behind you, you notice a terrifying, like, screech of something that seems a little larger than you had expected it to come from. You turn around. You can't see anything, but you notice a really loud noise of what seems to be like a whooshing, and you hear people screaming and dying, and things are happening. If you want to go look, you can go look, but...
I'm just very curious. I want to see people die. That sounds cool. No.
Okay.
That's...
Remember, you're not possessed by an evil god now, so you
Yes.
don't have to be like that. So you fly up and you see what seems to be an elder lich in the middle of the town square, using some type of giant spell that has like a giant black tornado that's sucking people in. And you also notice that there is an undead zombie dragon
that's even worse. That makes me want to not.
across the town, spewing green flames on the city. Yeah.
That makes me not want to go there now.
She's taking a sip of water. Call me, I am a little crazy, but I think we're under leveled for this. I don't think we're up to stuff to really
Yes.
take this on.
Yes.
I think we should all live to fight another day, and I'll pray
Jasmine's already gone. Jasmine's left.
I'm convinced that's happened. I'll pray for their souls after. Let's just book it.
Yeah.
Slowly float back down.
Okay. So as you guys are booking it, that is where we'll end today.
Can I do one thing though before we end it? I want to look in the back.
You want to pull out of the bag?
Yes, I'm going to pull it.
No, I wanted the back thing.
No.
Yes.
No.
I'm the one who took you back there.
Okay. Do you want to pull out of the bag?
Yes, I do.
I'm stopping him.
You will not.
I will.
refuse. I do stealth.
What do you mean you use stuff? I'm carrying you.
I hide on you.
One sec. I have to pull it up.
We are
I didn't
in
think you
the
were
air.
into
How
this.
is he gonna hide on me?
I'm gonna hide on you. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Let's go.
I say at disadvantage because he's on me.
With disadvantage.
What? Well, we get a 10.
So you're gonna try and stop him?
Yes, I'm snatching it away from him.
No. Fuck you.
Okay, go ahead and roll dexterity. Let's see.
Dexterity? Can I just
Save.
roll strength to break
Dex
his arm?
Save.
You can if you want to.
Dex save. I got a natural 1. God damn my arm! Not again.
We doing dexterity or strength?
Dex.
Alright, then I got a 16.
Okay. So
Mr. Natural One.
So, as you go to grab it, Fitz has already stuck his hand in the bag. And you grab the back end of the bag and rip it off of his hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have to roll a D100 real quick. 15.
15's a good number.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember what 15 does.
Okay, so you, as Fitz, his hand pulls out of the bag, you see that Fitz is now holding a wand.
Wand.
And
God damn it, Fitz, what I told you about putting your hands in strange places.
Japan's cool.
so as you pull the wand out, you look at it, and you immediately know what it is. It is a wand of counterspell that has
Let's
That's
see.
yours.
Charges on it though, I think.
3 charges of counterspell on it.
Get recharges.
Maximum 3 charges, and you can recharge 1 counterspell every long rest.
Oh.
It's a good one though. Counterspell is a reaction.
But I don't think I can use one.
I can use spell casting focuses.
I'm a rogue.
What do you want me to say about that?
if I had the thief subclass, I would be able to. But no.
Do you want me to
That's
give it to me?
No.
Fine.
And since you've already used it,
Yeah.
this is something called the Bag of Wondrous Randomization.
Yeah.
It is a purple bag that has 100 different things I think you can pull out of it. Some
But
things,
once we pulled something out of it,
when you pull something out of it, there is a 4-hour rest.
Oh.
You have to wait. The bag closes and you cannot open it.
I mean, at least it didn't pull out a demon.
You can.
You
You
can.
can. There's a lot of things you can pull out of that.
Well, then we are keeping this under lock and key, damn you, Fitz.
Yo.
Wait. Uh-oh.
What? You shouldn't
The Warhammer's back there. You know, the Hero's Warhammer?
know. Shit.
As well as most of my stuff, actually.
Yes, all your
So
stuff.
that's all of your stuff. You still have your necklace though. But that's it.
Nothing matters.
And also, I will say, as you left the arena, all of the stuff you gained dispelled from you. So you're just in clothes. You don't have the armor or that cool hammer or anything. It all dispels from you. Same with Jasmine. Forgot to mention.
Well,
As Olivia, you know, looks at all this, she looks back and sounds like, be a suicide mission. But like,
But
that's...
you have a bunch of gold now.
yeah.
Yeah, but we can't buy another Hero's Warhammer.
Cool.
No, we can't!
Well, cool.
But I will say, if you recall, there's one attribute of a hero that always happens no matter what. If you remember at the beginning, since you are the hero of that weapon, it always will make its way back to you. Somehow. Something is working out. Because remember, in the beginning, I was like, didn't you just stumble onto many, many warhammers for no reason? And this one hammer just kept randomly coming back to you?
Still, that's a lot that I'm missing. Like, that's my Warhammer chainmail hand axe explorer's kit shield holy symbol.
Yeah.
Moon Lily!
The moon lily is gone. I'm surprised you guys haven't used the moon lily yet.
What is the moon lily?
It's...
Egypt?
It's something that I haven't told you what it does yet because you haven't used it.
Egypt.
Only she can use it.
Something
Something very symbolic with the moon.
You think I should go back for it?
I don't fucking know. It
Is
looks
it-
like a death trap.
Sammy says, I think we should wait and then go back until things die down. If we're
Alright.
going back.
Definitely need to go back.
Personally, I want to go back to see if I can find any clues about Victor.
Alright, so we're just gonna go to our last campsite, let it settle down, then head back. Sounds like enough of a plan, I suppose.
What do we do with the mystery meat?
I mean, you
You
said
can,
it was
do,
hot,
you
right?
can do one of two things with the mystery meat. You can eat it,
Slap it.
or you can touch it in some way.
We did touch it. It burned.
It was hot, yeah. I mean, should we eat this? Should we share this over a campfire?
Can we all share this?
I think it's a hunk of meat. You can
Please
cut.
don't.
Please don't.
Don't you have to leave?
Not yet.
So should we share it over a campfire?
Yes.
Should I cast detect magic on this thing first?
Detected magic, yes. Detect yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's just say you travel for like 2 hours. Go back to your campsite.
Yeah.
Got the same one. Do you want to go back into the forest with Yuki?
Yeah, he does kind of hate you,
Who?
You
Oh,
can-
yeah.
The spirit.
but he kind of likes me. So that kind of balances out. But like,
Yeah.
should we go back? Because that was our camping site.
Sure.
Okay, go back to your campsite. Cool. You spent 2 hours doing that.
Should we go to the mystery?
The mystery.
I don't have identify prepared, and it might go bad if we let it sit. So the only reason I say that is because then I can prepare identify, but
Jasmine looks at you and says, I've never seen anyone take that as the prize. That's been a prize for as long as I've been here.
we should certainly cut it and then let Fitz take it, eat it first. Let's see what
I
happens.
will do it.
All right, so cook it, cut it.
So you start a campfire. When you put it on a fire, nothing happens.
Great.
It doesn't seem to change at all.
In that case, we'll just cut it.
You can't cut it.
Eat it, I will.
Fitz,
Yes.
in exchange, well, because I took that bag from you here.
Okay.
So as you grab, each gonna grab the meat and try and eat it.
Okay.
No, I said.
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna try to eat it, yeah.
Okay, you're gonna grab it and then eat it.
Yeah.
Okay. try and grab it, and this time it feels really, really cold, like almost frostbite cold.
Why is this fucking cold? This is weird.
You instinctively drop it. You can't hold it for more than a second.
Eat it.
Should I eat it?
Eat it.
Eat it quick.
So you could just eat it off the plate. It's
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Or I
the
could
whole
try to
time.
cast a spell using it. Just
No,
like,
eat
"Huh."
it. Just fucking eat it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D100 for me.
D100. God damn it.
Let's see if you just turn into
Do I
another
gotta
race.
do two?
That'd be pretty pog.
Two D100s, right?
Nope.
Just one.
Just one. This is a magic item of my creation.
Maybe this will stop the Australian.
Okay. 80.
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a D4.
Yeah.
3.
Okay. For 3 hours, you have been transformed into. And so let me explain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the meat of magical mystery.
Love that for it.
I know. Basically, if you take a bite out of it, it'll regenerate itself. So as you take the bite out and ripped it out, it regenerates the bite that it. And as you take a bite out, something random magical effect will happen. That could be really bad, really good, or really stupid. Like in the fact where you've turned into a bullywog for 3 hours. A toad. You are a frog. You are a frog person now.
Frog
Ooh,
dance.
You are now shorter than you were before.
Frog dance.
Frog dance. Frog dance.
Upon seeing this happen, it's like, oh, write it
Frog
down.
dance. I just want to imagine the fact where he turns into frog dance.
Let's go.
Frog dance. Sam's just like, oh.
Let's go. I am the comedic effect.
Certainly did
We
not
do
see this happening.
We do this every day. I am the comedic effect.
So he's just gonna like unfrog in the middle of our rest, or
I guess.
I don't.
If you guys are gonna start sleeping right now,
we do need the rest.
and I will say, you can stack. You can take as many bites out of this thing as you want. However much bites you want to take is up to you, and is at your own risk. Because there is, I will say, there is a spell called Void in here, which will take you directly to the negative plane and kill you instantly. Just saying. Just putting it out.
Should I?
I would take a bite.
You're gonna take a toad bite?
You're just like, yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Roll D100.
I got a 20 this time.
No, you have to roll the D100 with a D10
My bad.
to get this.
Like,
actual
yeah, it's like these two boys.
You have to roll both of them at
Give
the
me
same
one
time.
more.
Let's
Alrighty.
just roll both of those.
And
48.
48. Okay.
Thank you. I don't know where my other one went.
No. Okay. So you, as you take a bite, you chew it and swallow, and you feel your body start to wither. roll a d4, but only make like 1, 2, or 3 count.
1, 2,
So
or 3.
if you get a 4, re-roll, but 1, 2, or 3. Basically,
It's
D4.
1.
1. Okay.
Falls over.
For 1 minute, you are going to be taking every 5 seconds. So let's just say you do this whole thing. So that's, what is that? 12 d6 of damage. Just on the ground, dying.
God.
1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Uncanny dodge.
Sorry, it's just the fact that
19,
you're told you eat it. It's just like,
22, 25.
can I dispel this magic? Can I just do this?
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
That's my last 3rd level spell, you ungrateful child.
You could use the wand.
Counterspell me.
Nah.
I think if you counterspelled the meat, the entire world would explode.
No. Let's dispel the magic on him. And I can't counterspell because you have the wand on you. Is it like on his toad body? Did the clothes shrink with
Well,
him?
no, yeah, it kind of was just like This is how you and the wand is still like it's a little smaller.
Can he
Like
stop me from taking the wand at this point?
No. He is a bullywog, and bullywogs are kind of not good at that kind of stuff.
Yoink.
Also, your entire stats change to those of a bullywog.
Oh, damn.
So your dex is very low now.
Damn.
I am taking the wand of
Okay.
counter spell.
You take the wand.
Okay.
No resistance. He's still doing his frog dance.
I am painfully drug dancing.
I,
He dispelled it, so
anyway,
you're good. You don't feel any effect.
anyways, after that, I'm also just going to take the 1,500 gold. Look at the four of us. How do you divide that by 4?
You can divide it into like.
Do it by 3s easily, but like, hang on. Divide it by 4, and we'll just give Fitz the round. That actually divides evenly into 375.
Yeah.
Odd. All right, so she will give each person here 375. I'm gonna make a separate inventory at this point because it's
A lot, yeah. Okay. You guys want to pitch in for the night?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
You think I should Lehman's or you think we should just go
We should Lehman's.
Lehman's tiny hut?
Frog dance.
So we're safe while we're doing
Frog dance.
it. Frog dance.
Frog dancing in my sleeve. Let's
All right, so that's the end of the session.
Amen.
Stimulus happened, Undead Dragon happened, Planeswalker happened,
Nightwalker.
Nightwalker also happened. I'm calling Sharkman a Planeswalker because of the shit he can do.
Sharkman.
Yeah, he seems
Planeswalker.
like a Planeswalker.
Yeah, he's powerful.
What else? Almost won the games, got third partied. That was not very
You got third partied. She did in fact get third parties.
I don't think I'll ever forgive her for that, to be totally honest.
So yeah, basically to sum it up, Victor's gone again.
Again. Found him for a second though.
Yep.
He's like what, the shield hero?
He.
You almost won.
Until you know,
Could you have taken Jasmine in a battle? Probably not. Well,
Well, that aura of vitality is just a matter of I can out heal their damage. Fairly.
she's 2 levels higher than you.
Fuck, man.
You're level 8, I think.
I can still,
man, I
can
really
still-
should have betted on Jasmine.
Nonsense. That healing stuff is powerful.
It is
Plus-
pretty powerful. It would be a good fight, but I think Jasmine's.
Plus, I was honestly thinking of just dual casting both the moon and the sunbeam onto them. And just moving that onto them every turn.
You would create a new 7th level spell called Solar Eclipse.
It would have been fun, man.
Yeah.
It would have been pretty fun. Not too bad the hammer's gone down, just myself. I mean, I still have the spiritual weapon, but
So, at this point in time,
Yep.
not only have you made yourself public enemy #1 in one city,
That's fun.
but you also massacred
Another.
We didn't massacre.
25,000 people.
We didn't massacre.
Unintentionally. Once
massacred 25,000.
That's on Fitz. You know, that's him.
Again. What the hell do you mean?
I mean, you took the deal in the first place.
Yeah. That
So?
was an emotion.
Well,
God, emotions.
That's literally me all the time.
alright, cool. You cool if we just leave the map here?
I'm just gonna leave I'm really not gonna move a whole lot.
You must clean it with water in the eraser. I think those are instructions. I'm not entirely sure. All I know is that came with it.
Okay.
Ugh, fuck, hiccups.
Spritz.
Don't douse the minifigures. No, it's cost a small fortune. Look at all nice that comes off.
Perfect.
Dog, I see your nose.
Hello, Doug.
Oh my god. Okay.
Alrighty.
Gonna toss all these boys back
Yep.
in.
That's the goal.
Iron Man.
Oh, okay. Well, we got a lot of work to do for the next section.
By the way, did we level up?
Nope.
Nope.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
And you even said we were gonna let them.
I said level up our experience, not our characters.
I'm sorry.
What do you think I am, the best GM ever? Yeah, exactly. I'm not. Can't just give you a level fucking every session. We'd be done by session 20.
You gave me 2 levels up in a fucking one session, bro.